thing at all. There we go. My bad.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another fun-filled stream here on Kind of Funny Games. We're playing Pokemon Soul Silver again. It's Nuzlocke time. We're continuing the grind. Yesterday was a tough one we didn't see coming. Okay.
We had no idea.
It didn't end the war, but it really set us back. You know, we thought we were winning the war in Johto City. We really had good, like the articles are coming out in the newspaper. The resistance is starting to fucking gain some traction.
I think that it put us in a good spot that now we have Fire Dancer and Primetime. And like, I think those are two guys we can get behind, you know what I mean?
Here's what I'll say. Kevin, you and I I'm not gonna call us basic.
I don't know, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna call us simpletons.
Why are we simpletons?
I'm not gonna call us people who just enjoy the simpler things in life. But the fact that we have a basic Gen 1, like two basic Gen 1 Pokemon.
It's desperation.
Badge of honor for me.
Desperation is
Mike
what it is.
Pulled me aside yesterday and he said, bro, we had a conversation about this. Only the new Pokemon can make it to the final 6. And I said, Mike, unfortunately, the game fucking hates us. The Raticates are too fucking overpowered. I can't get through the tall grass on that area.
Not Nick shakes his, like, he gyrates his genitals at you in the gift that we have here.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
It's kind of nasty. I love that very much. So here's what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, yesterday was a gut punch. We were going to grind that EV for the next 84 days until the friendship level was high enough for that to turn into a Umbreon. And honestly,
now that it's dead, let's just say shitty plan.
What a fucking shitty plan.
And here's the thing.
What a
because
terrible
Andy's not here,
plan.
let's blame him.
Yeah. Well.
Andy, it was a shitty plan, Andy.
It was a shitty plan, Andy.
I forgot my Coke outside. I'll be right back.
Go for it. Go get your Coke. I'm going to start this game up.
Powered on you.
Yeah.
It was working earlier. I tried it.
I think when it unpowers, you have to, like,
even then, I still tried it.
douche it a little bit. Douche it a little bit.
Right?
There you go. We're good.
All right, wait, 2 seconds. No, yeah, we're good.
So let's take a look, everyone, at our current squad. And I'm not saying it's the squad we're going to roll with forever, but this is the squad that we're partying with tonight. We got Primetime, which is our level 14 Vulpix, which we're going to try to get up to level 20 today. We have the Fire Dancer, which is very confusing, our level 21 Gyarados. Did we unfortunately not get the great move at level 20? We did not. But we'll do without it.
Here's the thing.
I'm sorry, Chris just corrected us, and I think it's important that we recognize this correction.
Oh, I don't like when Chris is here. He's always judging.
He said, and I quote, "Who's Andy? You mean Quick Attack Cortez?"
I have no idea what that is. That something I missed?
Oh, you didn't miss. You were here. You were here for the Quick Attack when Andy said Quick Attack, and it killed half our fucking team.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't paying attention because he was making his
fault.
art.
Which, by the way, I don't know if you've seen that. It's fucking gorgeous.
Really nice.
Really beautiful.
Yeah, Andy's moved to his next phase of watercolors, just like Picasso, and it's looking really
I'm gonna
good.
put the still unfinished one right there.
What do I think of Gyarados' mouth? Says
I like the
Yo-Yo Lamar. That's some DSL right there if I've ever seen one. Well.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's a hole.
Wow. So this is the squad right now. I'm happy about this, and I'll tell you why. We got a flying type, we got a fire type, we got a water type, we got a fighting type, we got a rock type, and we have an electric type. That's a good squad. Now, will any of these help us with the next gym?
You're happy about it because there's no other choice. What if we do a secret plan? Me and you right now go and find a level 19 or below fucking fish.
Gyarados, Magikarp.
Magikarp. Get bite. I guess it would have to be like 15, right? Because we want it. Oh, no, damn it. What is it?
Well, you said 20.
20 is where the Gyarados would get the move.
Yeah.
How do you evolve a Gyarados? You just give it a rare candy? Is that it?
I think we'd have to, and I think
Isn't that rare candy?
I did. We weren't thinking yesterday. We were spun out. Can you move the mouse?
What the red Gyarados do? What it do is kill us all. right?
Yeah, we're not going to the Red Gyarados. That's not happening.
There was also some talk at the end of the day as we were leaving about maybe just leaning super hard on Togepi.
Our level 37 Togepi.
Our highest level Pokemon.
Here's what we're gonna do though, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Kevin are holding down the fort today. We are riding or dying today. And everyone's doing all sorts of cool stuff. It's GDC week, everyone's out for appointments. We had the idea last week that we wanna hear from you guys, and we wanna hear from your actual mouth and not just your fingers. And so we've instituted a system that we're gonna soft launch today for everyone.
Why do you, I mean, we're launching it. I don't.
We're
What's
soft
about,
launch because
what's soft about it?
I'm setting the expectation that we're ironing out the kinks today, so that when we go to, we're in beta right now. When we go to launch, it's going to be perfect because Andy's, not here. Mike's not here. I want it to be perfect for them. We are going to do.
We may never do this again, folks. I want to make that very clear.
We're gonna do the call-in show today. I'm gonna give you guys an opportunity to steer me, criticize me, or just ask any questions you'd like for us today, because it's gonna be a nice chill stream where honestly I'm gonna go to the simplest place possible and grind this fucking Vulpix up until she's blue in the face. I wanna try to get her to 24.
Can it just also be general life advice?
Yeah, I mean, I can give them advice, they can give me advice, we can talk to each other. Here's how it's gonna work, everyone. And again, we're soft launching this right now. For 5 gifted tier 1 subs, Kevin
it's a soft launch.
will whisper you the link to our Discord. You guys can jump in the Discord and you can talk to us. It'll come through the TV into my face, and we can have a conversation about the best way to go about me continuing this Soul Silver play.
And we want to be very clear. There is a good chance we will not listen to your advice.
There's a positive chance.
Or remember it.
Now, of course, the chat is unfortunately frozen once again.
It sure fucking is. I have it here ready to unfreeze though.
Because at first I was like, wow, everyone thinks this is a terrible idea. Nobody is responding to this.
There it goes. You see it?
I see it. Waffle Place says I'd be down, but I have kids to feed. No problem. Waffle Place, and again, not necessary if you guys don't want to do this. Totally understand it.
Fine.
We're just beta launching this right now because I want to talk to you guys. I'm tired of people saying we were.
It's more of an alpha launch.
We were saying that in the chat. We're spamming it in the chat. No, we never saw it. So feel free. 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Kevin will whisper you. You can talk to us right now and tell me I'm doing something stupid.
Is there like a time limit, or how? These are the things we probably should have ironed out before.
This is why it's a beta launch. That's why we're soft launching it.
Beta.
What do you mean time limit?
I don't know. You get 5 minutes. You get 20 minutes till the next person jumps on.
If 30,000 people want to talk to me right now, yeah, we'll put a time limit on it. But I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. But yeah, I mean, ask the question, and when I get bored of you, I will kick you to the curb.
Yeah, and he's gonna be mean about it, folks.
I'm not gonna be nice about it.
No, and it's not that he wants to be mean about it. It's just
I just get off on it.
Right?
I just edge it,
No, stop saying edge. You're using it wrong. And
am I not using it right? Am I preing? What's happening? 2 minutes says Skater Van 91.
Is it?
I can go a little longer.
So also, this is specifically for people that are gifting 5 tier 1 subs, right?
Yeah. We're gonna try that out at that level and see how people react to that. Yes, Neo Ashi, you can Aoshi, you can edge around the issue if you'd like.
Stop.
The Vulpix we need the stone for, right?
Yes, Firestone.
Yeah, okay.
But we also have to grind up to level 24 on the Vulpix, I believe.
Yeah, so we'll try. Let's just focus. We'll focus on our Vulpix today. We're gonna take her into the tall grass and we're gonna focus a little bit and see what happens here.
I might switch my camera to this one. Thoughts on that?
I don't care. Fine by me. We're using it.
I'm smoking a beer opinion.
Look at this.
That was a good move, man.
I got TM63.
You just found it on the fucking street?
Randomly, I've never looked over here before.
What the fuck?
This is the magic of this game.
Is
I don't
this
even know
where
what that
the
is.
Eradicate murders us?
Probably. No, we're never going to that,
Is that
ever
the
again.
area?
No. We're going south of the city.
I
Which is
can't
like
wait till we like.
level 5s, level 10s. What's up, Big Mike? How you doing? You want to poke your head and say hi to the folks?
Just want to come by, say hi.
Oh, I got embargoed.
Been a couple of days.
It's been too long, Mike.
Okay, what's that?
Were you not here yesterday?
Prevents the foe from using its held item. No, Andy was here with us. Its trainer is also prevented from using items on it. Yeah, I don't care about that.
Okay.
We're selling this shit for some money.
We making money right now? We at the mall?
Now, Mike, let me introduce you to our new team. Because you were not here yesterday.
New team, lay it on me.
Mike, some shit happened. You remember that Eevee we had?
Yeah.
Fucking dead.
Dead.
I'd like to introduce you to Primetime.
Primetime.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry,
prime time! Vulpix.
And Fire Dancer.
Yup, Fire Dancer.
I like-
Who's our water type.
Well, we need a water type.
Now, one issue with that particular Gyarados, we do not have the bite move, and we can't get it now.
Can't get it ever. Really?
Well,
I
because
thought
we
that was
caught him at
their
level
bite.
20.
You got to catch him before 20?
Yeah. But I have a feeling, well, we'll get something. I could also put Shadow
We'll get something.
Punch on it or
Yeah,
whatever.
we'll figure it out.
Shadow
We'll figure it
Punch, is that
out.
what you just said?
Shadow Punch. Lenart
Oh,
and L gifted 5
Gifted
tier 1
5.
subs. He is our first caller for the call-in show.
Yo!
Lenart, you will be whispered the link. And please bear with us as we go through any technical hurdles we might find, because again, we're doing this for the
It's
first time today.
Our first
Kevin's
Pokemon
got it ironed
trainer.
out, but just bear with us, everyone. And here we go.
I had it all
Pokemon
set
trainer's
up.
Called the
but-
hotline right now. Yeah, you got a good, well-rounded squad right now.
Now I know you're mad.
You know,
What
whoa!
the fuck?
It's one of the legendary dogs right there. Oh shit, the cat dog.
Why? Right off the rip.
Yeah.
Right off the
What a
fucking
way to
rip.
start the
Wait,
day.
Do I
it's
start with
gonna-
this thing?
It's
I know,
just
it's just
gonna
gonna
run away.
It's just gonna run. Well, let's put a quick ball at it just in case, just to
What
see
the
what
fuck is
happens.
happening here? Ah, man.
I don't have a quick ball. I have fast balls.
I think the fastball is the same thing.
Yes.
No, there's a quick
'cause
ball
it's
and there's a
fast.
fastball.
Because it's fast.
No shit. There's a
I mean,
quick
just
ball
try,
and a
at this point,
fastball.
just try it. Mike, something weird is going on.
It's the same coloring as him, though.
You see this? I hit
No, it's
copy,
gone.
and
Yeah.
it just copies this text that just says hit use a copy button.
That was amazing.
It's hidden because you're on streamer mode.
You gotta give me a little bit more. How do I turn it off?
Oh, well, can't you paste it? Paste it. See if you have the link.
No, I'm telling you, I've now said the wrong thing to Lenart.
Oh, you know what you should do? Just use the link that I sent you.
Didn't know this, the call thing. Can I give it to someone else? God
Oh.
damn it, Lenart.
Lenart doesn't even
Just
want to
call in for a few minutes. Let's just talk about our feelings and how hard.
Well, Lenart doesn't have to.
That's
I
no
appreciate you, Lenart. We appreciate you.
But now we have to give it away. I'll be honest.
I think I could take this thing down with my level 14
Lenart,
fire.
can you give it away? Can
He's
you
fire.
give it away to someone?
That's a psychic.
Yeah.
You're gonna murder it.
Weak to
Water.
rock, water, and ground.
Yeah.
So I think
I
we're
think
okay.
I think you can have a good fight out of this,
Let's give it a
which
shot.
means get after it. Okay.
Mike,
Oh, it just burns him. This is a bad move. I forgot this shit. This sucks. This is a bad move.
can you come over here and help me with this?
I forgot that wasn't a real move. Fuck. I lost focus,
Okay.
everyone. I'm
It's
sorry.
all right. You're fine. Just keep fighting. Just keep fighting. You're not running away.
I'm gonna put Fire Dancer up.
Why?
I want to level him up. Oh, because
Just-
this Vulpix doesn't have
No,
a fire
that's the
move.
one place.
It's shit.
You see what it says though?
Use the one I sent you on Slack.
Oh, I can just reuse that one?
Yeah,
Sick. Lenart, I'm gonna be honest. You put us in a real difficult position here. I guess choose someone and then whisper the name to that person, and then I'll.
Raise your hand in the chat right now if you want to talk to us. And
Oh, is that how
Lenart
it's
will-
gonna work?
Yeah,
And you have the ability.
and you have the ability.
No one's raising their hand.
This surfs up. Surfs up, dude. Look at that.
Waffles Plays Twitch says.
Done.
You wanna- was the first person that I saw.
Waffle play Switch. Let's talk. Let's talk it out. What do you like? What don't you like? Alan. It's Alan. How are you? My Tangella's getting stronger.
This dude always answering the gun. Oh, wait, is he gonna give you the stone?
That's what I'm asking.
Read it slowly.
By the way, we knocked out a wild Stampler just the other day, setting an advanced word. See you later. Ah, goddamn, Alan sucks.
Fucking useless. Alan, the one thing we wanted.
Alan, you suck.
Waffle Plays Twitch. You were the first person to respond, so you get the call. Click on the link, go into the waiting room, and I will move you. And you can talk to Nick. And I'll also be there. I won't be saying anything, though. Nah, I probably will.
I was like, bullshit. No fucking way.
I talk nonstop.
No way.
Nick, you know what it is? I can't control this camera because it is set to a different camera ID number. I need to go in there with the Shogun, switch the camera ID number to 3.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's fun stuff.
Oh wait, fuck. Fire these with the ground. Get out of this. Get out of this.
Alan does give you the Firestone eventually, though. Well, fucking, when is eventually? You know what I mean? Man, we should have only given our number to Alan. Waffle Plays Twitch in the Discord Whispers said cool beans.
Surf's up.
It's not what we wanted. It's not what we wanted. Oh, there he is. You ready for me to drag him in?
Yes. Let's have our first caller ever. This is the start of a revolution, Waffle Plays.
We'll see if it works. Waffle Plays?
Hello.
Oh, you sound really nice.
Thank you. Appreciate
Raise
that.
him a little bit up for me, or is that
For
gonna?
you? Yeah, I think probably.
Can you pump him into Waffle Plays? Give us 1 second.
No, talk a little bit more.
Take your time. Oh, okay. Hello, hello,
Alright, too much
hello.
talking.
Hello.
You're getting too into it.
No.
Oh.
Let him
Try now.
keep talking.
Keep talking, Waffle Plays.
All right. How you guys doing?
Well,
doing?
he's gonna be the same level as the game for me. I need him like 3 times as loud here, coming out of here.
I think that just means I need to lower the game, right?
Yeah, lower the game a little for me if you can.
I can move my mic.
No, you're
back
good.
a
I
No,
can
little
just
bit.
you're
video
nailing
here.
it. You're nailing it. Did that work? Did I lower the game?
Yeah, that's it right there. What's up, dude? How's it going?
It's going quite well. Just got off work not long ago, just hanging out, watching you
Nice.
guys.
Can you click on the game for me, Kev? Because I'm.
Oh,
How we doing, chat?
What's up, Waffle Plays? What's your real name? Or do you care? You don't have to tell us.
I'm gonna keep that redacted
Yeah,
for
that's
now.
fine.
I like to keep a little
That's
bit of
fine.
he's got secrets.
personal
That's fine.
personality.
We're fine.
I got some secrets.
So, how are we doing so far? What's your
Are
what's your
you
vibe
enjoying
on
us
Let's Play?
murdering
Yeah.
these Pokemon?
Okay, so I have been crying into my pillow nightly over this game, mostly because of the fact that a lot of the stuff that you guys have run into, extremely preventable. I know
okay.
Chris was really trying his hardest, to edge towards Umbreon, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, I love Umbreon. For what you guys are about to face, it is the wrong move, and I mean, it kind of ended up in cataclysmic failure anyways, which is unfortunate, but it happened.
Right, that's what we do.
Yeah.
That's our
Yeah, exactly.
that's our stock and trade, as they say.
Part of the content. Currently, what I would
Yes.
do is train the Pidgeot to get to a higher level. Pidgeot is a flying and normal type, right? But the next gym you're going to encounter, and I'm going to spoil a
That's
little
fine.
bit here, without
No,
spoiling
we're in
anything.
we're in the
But next-
territory where we need help, right? Like we're definitely in the territory. If we
thicket,
were the
okay.
United States government, where we'd be like, let's enact the Patriot Act, and let's violate
Oh
people's
no.
rights.
Okay, so what I would then do
going on.
is raise Pidgeot up because Pidgeot's going to be the strongest attacker to the next gym.
What about?
The fact that you have
I was just gonna ask. What about the current gym that we're about to?
that's what I'm saying. The current gym you're about to go up to, the 5th
Yeah.
gym, right? Is I mean, look at the gym badge. What is
Like
the
a
gym badge?
fist?
We're scared to go over there.
It looks like a fist,
scared to go
right?
over.
So what would a fist imply
Fighting
towards,
type.
towards
Fighting
typing in
type.
this game?
Fuck. We should've just
Right,
looked at
there
it.
we go. Now we're cooking with fire and a little bit of oil and seasoning. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
but-
that's why we wanted
so you
flying
wanna
and we wanted
use
the psychic type.
Pidgeot.
That's why we wanted the Umbreon, right?
But here's the thing. Umbreon is dark type. Dark type is weak to fighting type. It would have gotten smacked
So
up
why-
by the fighting
You
type
know,
game.
look,
I don't
I'm not
know.
going to sit
I don't
here.
know. People are steering you wrong.
I'm going to
trying.
take
You know what I'm saying?
Waffles.
I've been trying.
I'm
in
going
the
to take
chat.
full responsibility for this ship because I am the captain of the ship. Right? Kevin is second in command of the ship,
I
right?
have
Kevin's
no
the
idea.
admiral of the fleet, but when he's on my ship,
I think
Boy Scouting.
I'm the coal boy, right? I think Andy might be the admiral, the captain.
so, but here's what I'll say, Kevin.
You know what I mean?
We take responsibility for this because we are men and men take responsibility for this. But this is 100% Andy's fucking fault that we were going with this stupid Espeon and this stupid Umbreon because you know what? He just likes pretty things.
yeah.
So,
but
okay. So right now, I'm going to swap over Pidgeot then. Our wet Kev wet
Yes,
for the
good
first
choice.
spot because we don't need Vulpix, right?
Wet Kev, get him extra wet, get him up in
All
there.
up in there.
Okay, so Vulpix, you want him to level to 24 and then hit him with
Yep,
the
there you
Firestone.
go. That's
'Cause
right.
that way he'll
And-
get his flamethrower and then boom, he's juiced up and ready to go. Vulpix is also cool too because it learns some psychic moves later on when it's like, or you could teach it psychic
Right.
moves later on when it's
Right.
Ninetales. So like, if you get the TM psychic later, I'm pretty sure you could pop that bad boy onto Ninetales and then boom, it has him
Okay.
now.
Yeah,
It's
so
like,
that's
Chris,
why we're
right? Like,
grinding. That's
Here's
why
the
we're
thing.
grinding.
Chris,
There
very
is-
angry in the
there-
chat with you
there-
right now, Waffles. Hey, Chris, give me a call if you want to talk to Waffles right now.
when I
You're gonna have
suggested
them talk?
Umbreon, you
I'm gonna
still
have
had
them talk.
an Abra to raise. Don't put this shit on. Well, Chris, you did call them and like go into a giant-winded explanation as to why Umbreon's the greatest. And
But
you
he
guys
said he
were
had
like,
that when when he had an
super-
Abra. That's when he recommended that.
Okay,
Once the Abra
okay,
went
well, then
down, it
maybe I got
changed.
a little
See,
confused
everything's
there.
a matrix, right? It's all like a decision tree. And once the Abra went down,
Yeah, it's just a.
we got really fixated on wanting this
Yggdrasil,
fucking
right?
dog to like us, and we just I lost a day. Kevin and I have been in this room. We don't know what time it is anymore. It's like Vegas, and we're behind
It's like
it.
Vegas. Perfect.
Chris Angus says he's retired. Chris, you're
okay,
not
but
allowed.
let me explain
Okay.
something to you. Go to Not Nick
Okay.
real quick. Click
Okay.
on Not Nick.
Not Nick.
If you start talking about special attacks, I swear to God.
I am not.
I swear to God.
I'm not going to. I'm going to dumb it down
We're on
real
Not
quick
Nick.
for
It
you
sounds
guys.
like he's
Okay.
going to.
He's gonna fucking talk
Okay.
about weaknesses and
So-
Fortnite's weaknesses.
No. Scroll over to the right.
All right, scrolling.
Scroll over to the right.
Okay.
Right. Or I guess it
You
would
want
be.
one more?
Yeah, it would be to the
Yeah.
right. Right.
Yes, you're right.
That one. See, okay. Attacking. Just look at these things
Yeah.
real quick. You do not have to pay a ton of attention to this if you don't
Fucking
want
called
to.
it.
But this is something
Yes.
important. This is something important. You see how there's a red letter and a
Yes.
blue letter. The red letter is the thing getting enhanced. The blue letter is the thing getting weakened. Okay. Some things have natures, right? If you go back to the first page, there will be a nature called adamant. That nature raises the attack, lowers the special attack. You might want to pay attention to these things with certain Pokemon because let's say you get a Gengar. A Gengar is a special attacker. It's a ghost. It literally
You
phases
can't get a
through
Gengar,
stuff,
though,
right? You did. You Big Thick Tom,
Well,
right?
no, yeah, in the
Shout
last
out.
game.
He's saying in this game we can't get it.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's say if you had a Gengar and you were teaching it like Brick
Right.
Break. Well, it's not going to do that much because Brick Break's a fighting move, so it doesn't
Right.
get stabbed, and it's a physical move, so it's not going to do as much damage. But if you give it Shadow Ball, it gets stabbed, and then it enhances with the special attack stat. So you're doing a ton of damage, which is why that Gengar Morty was using was just laying it down hard. Because it's a special attacker, and you guys kept throwing out stuff that was like not really great against special attackers, right? So it doesn't really matter how high level it is; it's still going to get kind of.
So
just
first
walled
off, let me
on.
stop you right there. We don't mention Morty's name in here anymore.
Nuh-uh.
Okay, that's an
It's a
excommunicado.
name we don't say.
Okay, and whoever posted the meme of the Undertaker behind the other gym being like Morty.
Oh, that was phenomenal.
What's
That was
phenomenal. The memes on the Reddit for this fucking stream have been like keeping me up
They've
at
been
night in the
great.
best
They've been
possible way.
great.
I love you guys. That's great. Okay, so going back to where we're at right now. I need my flying type's the only thing that can really be because we don't have any psychic moves, right? So I basically need just Pidgeot
Yeah,
to carry
go
us
to-
through the next gym. Is that what you're saying?
Go to Pidgeot. Yeah, go to Pidgeot real quick. I want to see its moves.
He's dog water. I don't think I've done anything with him.
But he might still have some cool moves. You never know.
He's got normal, he's got tackle, whirlwind, fly, and quick attack.
He doesn't have cool moves.
Well, fly's not bad.
Okay, yeah.
Or Gus.
He doesn't-
Sorry,
no,
he's got
he
Gus.
doesn't.
Well, Gus is going to be the kind of the thing that you're going to be using until you get the attack called a wing attack, which I'm pretty sure he's going to be learning soon. So that's why you want to train him
Right.
up a bit. Also, Pidgeot evolves at level 30, I'm pretty sure, into
Pidgeotto?
or
Yeah.
Pidgeotto evolves into Pidgeot. Double check
I
this real
think
quick,
that's
though.
right, but I mean, is the goal? Are we not grinding Vulpix so that?
We'll grind Vulpix later, but Vulpix is not great. I mean, Vulpix would be great for this gym,
No,
but it's
yeah,
not
okay.
the person for the gym.
But as a backup, even then.
Yeah, so it's 36. 36 is when it evolves.
36, yeah.
And it learns, it doesn't learn wing attack till 37. To be honest, Pidgeot might not even be the move. It might just be a nice little scapegoat to get him high enough to get that gust to be able to kind of carry you through the next gym. But like now that I'm looking at his moves for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, because I'm using that
Yeah.
Cerebi site, you can check like all
No.
the levels in which he's gonna learn these
usually-
moves, and he
I
doesn't
usually
learn.
bring it up, but up until recently, they've been like, no spoilers, Kev. and I've just been like, we need help.
Yeah, I get that.
We need help.
We're at the place where we want to. Let's put it this
Totally.
way. I'm obviously coming into this game completely blinded. I haven't played this game before. I don't know the game. So the idea is, how much can we spoil to keep it entertaining for me and for everyone else out there? We want obviously a little bit of suspense, and that has to go through me. So we also can't be playing this game for the rest of my life.
Cortez ruined the red Gyarados, which kind of sucks, but it's okay because that was a really cool hook.
The red Gyarados,
that-
I would
I
have
try
gone
to
straight
ride
for
that
that and
line.
killed the entire team.
Yeah.
Because that sounds so fucking cool that I need it right now.
It's so cool. It's
But we
so
can't
cool.
have
But yeah, you'll get
Yeah,
to
we're
that.
far
But
from that.
for now, the two Pokemon you want to focus on, Pidgeot and
Okay.
Vulpix, right? Because you want to get Vulpix kind of passively up to 24 as much as you can. Pidgeot will be very, very crucial for the next gym. Getting all these Pokemon kind of symmetric is going to be like a key thing too. But I don't think
If you had to
let's
guess
see
a
here.
level that would make us
Also-
competitive but not overpowered, what level should I get
I'm
these
okay
guys
being
up to?
overpowered.
That's what I'm looking for right now. Give me 1 second.
Chad, I'm okay being overpowered.
Okay, so you really don't need them to be like, you don't need the majority of your Pokemon to be higher than like 26, 27.
That's so far.
If you want to get them up to 30, you could, but like the highest Pokemon at the next gym is 31, without spoiling anything
That's
else about
wild.
the next
That's
gym.
pretty
We're
fucking
so
high.
far away from that.
Oh shit.
It's pretty high.
Now,
it's
without
pretty
spoiling
high.
anything,
That's the
yes or no answer from you. Should I? Everything you just said was great. I'm going to incorporate all of it. Having said that, should I throw all of it aside and go straight to the lighthouse right now?
Let me check the lighthouse.
What's that?
Let me check the lighthouse.
That was
Go
a
on.
joke. I'm not doing that. We're going to grind this up.
No, because that might actually be viable. It might be
Depending on who
viable
you're grinding
for training. Yeah.
Last time it was, I think it was just flying. No, it was flying and electric over there, right? Or was it water and electric?
Yeah, so
Water.
you might want to hold off on the lighthouse for now because they have a few trainers in there that might take you by surprise. But you definitely grinding these guys up a little bit. I don't think they don't really need to be higher or much higher than like 22 to get through the lighthouse. So, like Dudikoff would be fine. Gyarados could hold his own. Sudowoodo would be okay. Machop is actually really close to leveling, I'm pretty sure.
It
Or
doesn't
to
make any
evolving.
sense.
Let
He's
me look it
level
up.
24. He better evolve soon.
Yeah, or else he's out of the team.
Yeah.
We'll kill him.
25 to 30, right? Like
I'll look it up.
Oh, 28. Yeah, so he evolves at 28. So it's like he's pretty much right there. But you guys are doing pretty good. You just need to be able to kind of steer the direction towards, the goal at hand rather than chasing your own tail and losing your guys' Pokemon. Because I would hate for you guys to get so demotivated from these amazing games because you just keep getting kind of like
It's
smacked
been
down here and there.
depressing.
It's been a roller coaster.
But you guys are doing great. And honestly, the Suicide Squad arc, going into it, I was like scratching my head coming out of it. It was one of the greatest
Thank you.
things I've ever
Thank
watched.
you.
So,
It was divisive.
and
Well,
you
it was
guys are doing
divisive to say the
fantastic.
least, but I appreciate that you guys supported that stupid, dumb joke.
It was hilarious. That was a
Yeah,
really.
But thank you guys all for being on the train on that one. Final thoughts before I let you go, Waffle. Last question for you. If
Sure.
you had to blame one person on this squad for the majority of the bad decisions that got our team killed, why is it Andy?
Oh man, see, okay, well, the Quick Attack Cortez moniker definitely puts him up in that higher echelon, and I hate to do
Lay it
this
up on
because
Mike.
I deeply deeply love this person. But Kevin, you give some of the worst advice I have ever heard in this game.
what does that
Hands
mean?
down,
I don't
bar
even know
none.
giving advice.
You have literally. Oh, you're right. No, you're right, buddy.
I'm just
You're
sitting
right.
there. I'm
But
just sitting
Maybe
there.
in the future.
Use fire.
It's a lot. Here's the thing: when you're in the room, Waffles, a lot of voices, a lot of voices, a lot of
Oh,
people
yeah.
suggesting
Oh, yeah, yeah,
things.
yeah.
And again, as the captain, I'm supposed to be able to decipher that. But for whatever reason, we have this amazing warship, right? We have this incredible aircraft carrier, like one of the most powerful things you could possibly put into the ocean, and we've put the dumbest, least
powerful.
experienced person at the helm. I'm like the crew of Down Periscope all together. Kevin suggests something, I should be able
You're
to
just
filter that.
Scotch tape
I don't
and
think
bubble
you've ever
gum.
listened to me.
I listen to you, I listen to Andy, I listen
No,
to
but
Mike,
Kevin-
but it's we don't really know what we're talking
Just
about.
Go in.
And that's the thing, though, is Kevin is usually phenomenal
well,
with his
but-
advice. He's usually
so the
on
difference-
it. But with this,
the difference-
it's like 0
The
and
difference
10.
this time, I've got a lot more things to do, as in pulling together names and stuff.
Right.
And B, you guys don't want me using the Sorby or whatever that website is with the Pokemon database. Because last time I would look up everyone you were fighting and be like, it's weak to fire. Use this.
Yeah, but that's good. But then you'd get into spoiler territory where it would be no more fun. You gotta filter it like Mike filters it, where he's like, maybe we do this, and then steer me wrong sometimes, but like in a way that's like fun, as opposed to because Kevin's like me, we get anxiety about this shit, and then we want it to be easy, but then it's not fun anymore.
It's just panic advice, which again, like I appreciate you, Kev. Like I've been watching you guys for so many years now, and I like every one of you guys have inspired me in different ways. Kevin, your intelligence is insane. But when it comes to Pokemon, it's like watching my daughter trying to spell my name. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's how I feel.
It's not happening.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah, it's not happening.
I feel exactly the same way. But Waffles, thank you so much for calling in, buddy.
Thank you guys so much for having me on here.
We'll see you in the chat. We're going to keep grinding this. Thank you for the words of wisdom. We'll let you go right now. I think we had one other person that just
Zombies,
5.
I think.
All right, love you guys. Peace out.
But they're not in. You have to go in the waiting room, Zombie. That was Zombies 8 Keegan. Zombie 8 Keegan. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
Yeah.
So,
Go into the waiting room and then I can move you over to the call-in channel. Look, I'm gonna say it. Waffles is full of shit. You know what I mean?
He seemed like he knew what he was talking about today.
What advice do I give?
He seemed like he was a smart guy.
I guess this time there's been a lot of advice that I just give, and I'm like, oh yeah, no.
Sometimes we panic advice. We do that.
Yeah.
I do want to give a shout out to JG who said Nick probably already forgot about the natures. It's true. I know.
Frankly, I was mad.
It was a waste
when it came up.
Yeah.
Because I said we don't want to hear any of the special attacks.
You know, here's the thing, guys. You need to talk to us like we are junior high students. That would be ideal. Zombie, let's bring Zombie in. Zombie, what's going on?
Hey, hold on 1 second. There we go. Zombies, can you hear us? No? They pulled out. All right, Zombie, can you hear? No, pulled out again. All right, well, Zombie, you can talk to me via whispers if you want. You keep pulling yourself out. I'm gonna pull you back in one more time.
Pull him back in.
Zombie!
You gotta pull him back in.
I have no clue how Discord works.
You figured it out, though. You did exactly what we do, which is trial and error, and I hate the UI of Discord.
Yeah.
No, it's always a nightmare.
Nightmare.
Every time it's like I'm using it for the first time.
First question, how do we sound? Like you were watching Waffles, right, a minute ago, talking with us. Did everything sound all right?
I thought you were gonna throw some shade at him.
Well, everything sounded all right, but first off, Kev, don't listen to these nerds.
I never do.
That was 15 minutes of Pokemon strategy. I paid the money to get into this chat just to get us to stop talking about Pokemon strategy.
Let's have fun.
I don't come in to watch a Pokemon stream to hear people talk about Pokemon.
Nerd shit. I get it.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking dork shit. Let's talk about Grey's Anatomy.
God, please watch better.
Season 7.
Just watch better stuff. Severance is so good. But Nick won't watch good content.
I want to give Nick shit for it, but like I gave him shit for Suits, and then I watched all 9.
I mean, why did you watch Suits? Is it because Nick kept talking about Suits? Because I think
it was to make fun of Nick, to have references to make fun of Nick in the chat, and then 3 episodes in, I'm like, God, where are they going?
You gotta know,
they won't. I was so invested.
I legit think that you made that happen, Nick.
Well, see, I made Suits LA happen too, which unfortunately,
I know,
because apparently it's bad. I haven't watched it yet.
Well, how have you not watched it?
I'm in the Grey's land, man. I'm in Grey's land.
God.
See, I haven't. Grey's Anatomy is a sister show. My sister watches that, and so it will forever be. That's a sister show. It's an aunt show.
My wife is watching it.
No, my wife watched it when it was on air, and I Oh, you got me.
Are you watching it by yourself?
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, I also, just so that everyone is clear, I am not watching you fighting right now, so I assume you're doing a good job.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing fine.
All right.
I think.
But I won't be blamed. It won't be my fault.
I think we're okay.
No.
Oh wait,
no.
They're saying it's still not on.
It never is.
What's on air?
Oh, what they're talking about the
It's
show. Sorry.
still on
What?
air?
Oh, it's still on air?
Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah, it's like I looked. I'm on 7. Season 7. I don't know.
Oh man,
It's
now
so
I gotta
exciting.
Google it. Now I
It's
gotta
so exciting
Google
to
it.
figure out.
That's a nightmare. That was on when I was
Yeah.
in high school.
21 seasons.
Jesus.
God damn, this thing confused me again.
And
Grey isn't even on it anymore, right?
Gray, I don't know.
Grey.
They just keep going through.
I legit had no
Literally all of the new residents. It's a great idea for a show. You just every time you need new cast members every 3 or 4 years, you just do you have a group of like 5 new residents come in and they're all hot and trying to bang each other all the time. And I'll tell you what, you want to point to a show that was a sign of its time? Man, the shit these people do in this hospital is not acceptable anymore.
Like what's the worst? What's the most cancelable offense?
All of the attending surgeons who are the bosses trying to bang everyone is just like not appropriate.
No, that.
I mean, look, it's hot. But then there's like a lot of like, you look at it and some of this shit was made in like 2007 and we're like, wow, we really had a jilted concept of like romance and like a man being a man and like the Owen story arc with Sandra Oh's character. I'm like, this just feels super abusive. Like if I were her friend, I'd be like, this dude needs therapeutic help for his PTSD and you need to give him some space. He should not be in a relationship with anyone right now. I digress. I will watch Severance. I had Severance queued up, by the way. The other night.
I hate when you say that.
But here's my problem with it.
Like, I was
Tommy,
thinking of watching something good, but
is it's really good, and I recognize that it's good, but it does not shut my brain off like Grey's Anatomy. Nothing shuts your brain off better at night than mindless, stupid soap opera drama between good-looking people who have nothing of any value.
now, just to be clear, I am not telling you to watch it at night. I'm just telling you to watch it.
Oh yeah, I'll watch it on Sundays, whatever. Anyway, I digress.
You know, yeah, that's a good point. I did play through like a shit ton of like my Steam Deck catalog during Suits,
Oh yeah.
and
It's a good.
yeah,
Now let
I
me
can't
ask you a
watch a
question.
good
When Mike
show.
finally banged Meghan Markle in the library, was that hot?
that
It's
was
hot, right? You can tell the
Oh.
truth.
yeah. I had to put down the
You gotta
Steam
put the
Deck.
Steam Deck.
That's
down.
that's what happened.
That's the one Andy caught
Yeah,
me
I was
watching
like,
at work, and I was
Oh,
like,
really?
damn, that was hot. And he's like, what are you talking about? I was like, did I say that out loud? Oops. Oops.
Now, okay, what's the worst thing you've been caught watching at work? Like,
I
is
think
that
Kevin
the
and I like to
all-time
watch
worst
real hardcore
worst
porn.
moment anyone's looked over?
Kevin and I love watching just gross porn. No, we don't watch anything work.
No, not like that, but just like TV show worst moment.
I
for
don't
someone
honestly.
to look
I don't
over at
watch a
your
lot of
screen.
stuff at work because I'm not like this newer generation of kids where Suits is the most that's the most embarrassing. But I can't focus on shit if something else is happening in the background. So I can't put on content, watch that, and also focus on doing some stuff.
It's funny every once in a while.
Okay. All right, I asked because worst time that I ever had. Me and a buddy. Do you remember the show Dave?
Dave, yeah, I remember
Rapper Lil Dicky show. So me and a buddy at the office were both fans, and we were watching the show when it was premiering at lunch in like the big break room. And we put on the one episode, and it literally opens with him just like fucking a big old life-size real doll. And we're like watching it, waiting for the scene to be over, and it just keeps going. We're like, okay, we have to.
Yeah, you might want to turn your monitor away from your boss on that one.
No, we closed the laptop, we get up, and we're in like a little cubby area, and right next to us was just someone else. And we're just like, did you hear? She heard all of it.
So fucking funny.
All of it. Two grown men just watching another man. Just
lay pipe to a real doll.
Yeah.
It happens, guys. Look, it happens, right? Sometimes you're watching something and it's not appropriate for work. Thankfully, my job is, what is and is not appropriate here is a little bit more lax than in a normal corporate gig, thankfully. Unless Andy's in the room, then he's all like buttoned up, making us pray before. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Andy makes us pray before every stream. He's very puritanical.
He has strong Catholic vibes.
Definitely. So Catholic. Unbelievably Catholic.
Why do you make things up about
I like to fucking start shit with Andy. Because I want his attention. Because he just doesn't want to give us his attention.
For good reason. It's
He's
our fault.
He's a POS. A piece of work. Zombie, did you have any point of feedback or questions for us, or?
No, literally, I was just trying to get people to stop talking about
Oh, I appreciate that. Well, that's honestly, it's kind of great that that's what this is for, right? I wanted to just kind of hang out and talk to you guys a little bit because this is going to be, we're going to have a lot of days of just grinding ahead of us, and it's, you know.
It's because how we're playing, though, just to be clear.
Well, yeah, everyone knows that. At this point, everyone's well acquainted with how bad we are at this game and what this whole process is going to be about.
What was your favorite death?
There's no favorite.
I mean, you know,
That's sad.
what death happened where you were like, reset? Why am I so?
You know, I don't know if I have one. I do not know if I have one. I've been in and out of the stream, to be fair. I have it on because these happen when I'm at work. I'm technically working.
Yeah,
right
I think
now.
a lot of people are. BP,
I'm supposed to be editing
as well. BPL, no BLP, excuse me.
Yeah, so I've got laptop open, doing some stuff, and just sort of looking up. So I haven't been able to pay as much attention. I'm looking forward to the cut downs I keep seeing on YouTube, watching some of the highlights. I'm looking forward to that. But as of right now, I can't pick one.
I appreciate that.
I'm seeing Splooge though and RoboCop in the RIPs, and yeah, those great names. Very
Splooge
sad
and
to see
RoboCop,
them.
I believe, were part of the Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Which again,
which
was a brilliant fucking move on.
One of my, that was a tough call. We had to make that call.
It had to be made though.
And honestly, hilariously, and this is the irony that occurred to me the other day, Kevin. I make the Suicide Squad.
You make the Suicide Squad.
It's a tough call.
Tough.
I send in some of our best and our bravest.
Yeah.
To meet their death.
Yes.
Just to save like 3 Pokemon that are all dead now.
Oh yeah.
Roger dead. Fucking wet dead. Like bro dead.
But,
so it was all for naught. We are just a snake eating our own tail here.
But in the moment, it made sense.
It did make sense, and we took down the 4th gym, so whatever. Zombie, thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate all your support. Please don't watch any more porn at work. It's gonna get you fired.
Oh, I don't think that's what Zombie said.
That's why I took away from it.
We'll see.
All right, talk to you later.
See ya.
You have to leave the call.
Press hang up. We should play around with just adding more people into it and see how chaos. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do it at a certain point. We'll just keep adding more people and see and let them all argue.
I don't think that's great.
So I can focus.
Ishmelon, we brought you into the call. Ishmelon, can you hear us?
No.
Hey,
hello.
Now you've gone in front of King.
He's a little low.
Of Rebels.
He's a little low for me.
What's his fault, isn't it?
Maybe.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to skip ahead of line.
You are all good.
No, we did it. We kicked. I'm trying right now.
We'll jack him up. We'll jack you up on our side.
Talk again for us. Talk again.
Yeah, I am.
That's better.
That was mostly a joke. King of Rebels. I sent you. I whispered a thing to you. You need to click the link. Come and hang out in the waiting room. Ish, how you doing?
I am doing so good, y'all. I am long-time Rooster Teeth watcher, and so I kind of picked you guys up after all that fell out. So happy to actually be able to talk to you guys.
Well, it's good to talk to you too. Hold on one second, Kev. You just got to click on the game for me.
Oh,
click back in the game. Yeah, thank you.
Lower the game.
No. You can. Yeah, that's fine too. You can lower the game audio too. But thank you. So you found us through Rooster Teeth?
Yeah, definitely. No, I was a long-time Rooster Teeth watcher, achievement hunter since like friggin' 2012, honestly. And picked you guys up, like I said, and I am super enjoying all the content you guys make, all the like movie rankings and the gameplay and everything.
Are you excited that Rooster Teeth might be coming back in some way, shape, or form?
I think that's really interesting. I think it's really hopeful. I feel like I haven't heard much about the news on it since Bernie made his announcement that he was taking it back and everything, but I'm going to be checking it out. I'm not saying that I haven't moved on, or that I'm not saying that I've completely passed it or anything, but I think it'd be interesting to catch up with.
I think what I'm hearing you say, I'm reading between the lines, is that we're better and you don't need them anymore. And I understand.
Listen, I didn't say that. That's your word.
I get it.
I'm just gonna
but
put
like,
that out there.
so few people actually believe that. It's exciting to hear and meet someone that does, you know?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's dozens of us out here.
Well, so do you remember what like piece of content introduced you to us?
I forget what exactly. I think it might have been something that you doubled up on, either with like joined in either with. It might have been one of the charity streams that I found you guys, or I forget if you ever did anything with Funhouse.
We did.
I remember.
Yeah, we did a lot with them.
yeah,
Elise was awesome
So
and
that
did
might have been-
arranged like one of the only really great. We did a few, but she arranged a really awesome like crossover month where we were on their content, they were on our content, and it was super cool.
Is that where we did the awful merch?
No, that was
They were just crossing.
Yeah, that was a line when they were trying to promote the Let's Play Network, where they were like, "We'll cross over these things," and man, they just picked a color scheme for us that
It just
did not
didn't work.
It turns out there is a color gray that will wash everything out on your face. But yeah,
How are you enjoying these Pokemon streams?
Friggin' love it. Like I watched through the I think the first one last year, I ended up finding it like a month maybe after y'all had started, and just binged through it until I was in with the live. And I had been waiting for you guys to get to Soul Silver for the longest time, because Gen 2 was my generation that I grew up on. Like the original Silver, the original Crystal, I put so many friggin' hours into those as a kid. And so seeing this, and I do have thoughts and opinions about possible strategy, maybe a little bit of hinties.
no, that's fine. Feel free to share all that. Again, we're through Looking Glass on this one. At this point, Kevin and I are at the bottom of a dark, deep hole.
Ish, do
And-
you also think I've been giving the worst advice of everyone?
Tell the truth or shame the devil.
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
worst, maybe
Okay,
close.
well, who's the worst then? Make me feel
Hey,
better.
definitely.
I love him to death, but Big Boy Mike,
Yeah, all right.
that man is so in his own bag that he cannot climb
I'm
his
gonna
way
be
out of it.
honest. Like, I don't think it's fair that we're getting me and Mike are our advice is even being heard, because we're in the middle of doing like tracking so many things.
That's the thing is like
Yeah.
it's so I think to pull the curtain back and be serious for a second, it's very difficult to focus on the strategy of the game when everyone's talking, we're having fun, and we're joking around. And so to ask Mike, and then Mike is
That was
also
something that I wanted to mention.
Mike works
too.
really, really hard and
I
is on.
think-
We're all on shows and stuff like that. We're always moving around, so
Oh, yeah,
it's hard to
absolutely.
keep
Like
focus.
I'm giving you.
Oh yeah.
So
No,
much
no, no.
grace
We know
because-
that you're joking.
This is not like your thing. But I want to say, to that point, Nick, I think y'all together are actually worse at this game than any of you
100%.
individually
Yeah,
would be.
Yes, we're getting an amplifier factor in the opposite direction when
Well-
all of us are in. The more voices you add to
Yes.
this room, it's just confusion factor.
It's
the
funny
more we get
because
confused.
it's like,
But the content level
oh, that's good.
skyrockets.
That's good.
Well, so what you're saying is you delight at our torture, and that's fine.
100%.
That's what we need.
I've not laughed so hard in a while as I did when Ralph
Oh
went down.
no, not
Oh,
the Suicide.
not Ralph.
I thought you were gonna say the Suicide
Ralph,
Squad.
Ralph.
Because Ralph actually hurt me.
Suicide Squad was
Yeah.
really funny, and I thought it was clever, and I had no qualms with it because it did technically go by the rules of deals that
Absolutely.
you made.
Absolutely.
And I was not
There
expecting.
you go. Divisive, but
But I do want to offer some insights, if
sure,
you will allow.
please, we love it.
We may or may not retain or even listen to you right now.
Oh, I'm expecting this to go completely out your heads. As soon
All right,
as
if you
I'm
say
off
the word
call.
special attacks, we will end the call immediately then.
Yeah, JG was right earlier. I don't remember anything Waffles told me about that.
I think it was something to do with.
So following up on that
Damn it.
point,
Damn it.
I don't think you're necessarily ready to focus on special attack or attack yet, but I do think that's the next step in your strategic learning for these games.
All right, but just to be clear, we are still having trouble with what is
Basic
strong
rock,
against
paper,
what.
scissors.
Yeah.
I have a chart in front of me now.
It's
I don't have
rock,
to bother
paper,
anyone.
Scissors, but there's 12.
There's 12 rocks and
Some
10
of the
scissors.
charts that you'll have seen on your subreddit are probably the most helpful, but they are more complicated than you're probably able to parse through live on
Yeah,
stream.
we've gotten to the place where things are spoilery for Nick on the subreddit, where it's like there's a subreddit post.
I don't care anymore. At this point,
No,
like,
but just don't click it. The one that says this is not for Nick, don't click it. It will
I
spoil stuff.
I will not click that. That's a good call.
Yes, yes.
It's a great call.
Yeah.
So, to get to the first bit of advice, I would say, at the mall where you can buy TMs, there is a TM called False Swipe. And this is a very good one for catching Mons.
Oh yeah.
What it does is it'll deal damage, but it will never deal damage to a Pokemon that would take it under
Right.
1 HP.
Oh.
Scyther had this in the last game.
That's right. That's why we wanted the Scyther.
Uh-huh.
So I can buy that in the mall.
Yep, and you can just buy it outright from the mall.
Now, one question.
So that on top of having like Thunder Wave on
Yeah.
Dudikoff, that is an excellent combo, but I don't think Dudikoff can learn False Swipe.
No, because Scyther's a grass type? Bug type.
So a Scyther's or a bug and fly.
So maybe that needs to be that. Okay, well, we can go back to the bug catching area and try to get a Scyther. Can Pinsir use it? That's the real question.
Maybe.
Would
Most creatures with like claws or sharp
Can do the
wings or
false
whatever
swipe.
are probably going to be able to use it.
Okay. Maybe we can check that out right now. I want one of those big
You
dogs
also-
that's
you're
running around.
focusing on something right now, though. I think we should keep you on. We should
What
keep
have we
Nick
learned?
on track. You
What
know.
have we learned? Focus on the grind.
What
Yes.
level is your bird at? Are you doing the bird?
Yeah, I'm doing the bird.
Okay. What level's the bird at?
The bird's
Wet Kev. God, what an awful name.
20.
20. Okay, thanks.
And the advice to focus on Wet Kev, solid advice. I would also add, for the next few gyms, you want to focus on leveling Wet Kev, Muscle, Prime Time, because the next gym, as you can tell by the badge,
fighting
type. So you're going to want Wet Kev for that. For the following gym, I don't know how spoilery you
No,
want me to
we'll
get.
take it one gym at a time.
Yeah, one gym at a time.
Let's top
One gym
level
at a
it.
time?
Do I have people in my squad that I can level up for the next gym, or do I have to catch more
The
monsters?
gym after the next.
The next.
Absolutely,
Okay.
you do. Current squad, you absolutely.
What about the gym? Okay, so good. Okay, cool. So we're good for the next 2 gyms.
Gym following, you also still do, and the gym after that, you're gonna need some help. But luckily, one of the routes on the way to the final gym will give you some mons that will offer some favorable
Okay, good.
types.
Now, last question. Am I ever going to catch one of these big ass dogs that keeps jumping out at me? How do I catch them?
Okay.
Do I need the move that won't let them
that-
escape? And then they're like level 40? Is this like a I beat the game, I got to find the dogs now? Or is this thing, can I add one of these to the squad?
No, you can literally catch them
That'd be
now.
really cool.
The thing is, you want, like you mentioned, one of those moves like Mean Look to keep them in the arena. However, they are speedy, so you'll need either a Quick Claw or an especially fast Mon in order to keep them there. Then the next problem you do is you're fighting a level 40.
So if I make him fight, he's going to fuck me up.
Absolutely. So you either want to make as many quick balls as you can and just
Spam
like,
it.
oh, I ran into it, toss it, okay, I didn't catch it. Or you could try and track it on the little mini map you have. They're gonna spawn in or like from Ekritique City and then like move around from there more or less. So you can kind of go like into and out of the routes next to Ekritique, checking the Pokegear map and seeing if they're in the area. If they're not, go in and out again. And
Is
find
it
them.
possible?
It's kind of just like if you want them, you gotta.
Is
farm
it possible to just throw Pokeballs at it and catch it? One of them quick balls?
Very small likelihood, but yes.
So basically, it's like
Also,
we spend a whole day
you'll-
until we catch one of these fuckers.
Well, no, I think it's we have the balls in our pockets ready to rock.
Yeah, but he's saying we got to farm that shit. So we throw the ball, it's gone. We got to go find it again. Throw the ball, it's gone. we
Why?
gotta go
Yeah,
find
but it
again.
could be that one time that you interact
Yes.
Yeah.
randomly, it can.
One more thing with them though, they run away, but if you are able to deal damage to them or change their stats or put status effect on them before
They
they
sit
run
and fight.
away, they will keep those the next time you see them.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
I'm not 100% on the stat changes, but I know that the status effects like paralyze or burn, they'll keep those the next time you see them. And the damage.
Interesting. That's really cool.
Oh, level 21 for Kev Wet.
Another thing I want
Nice.
to get to with Soul
Yep.
Silver, and they kind of improved it a little bit from the original gen, but the leveling in this game, the grinding, is rough.
Yeah, I've noticed.
It's not difficult.
This is not as fun as Fire Red. It really feels like we're getting put back real hard. And I think the gym, my thing is, it's not the grinding so much for me. It's the escalation of the gyms that seems way crazy off from the first game that we played. Am I crazy in thinking that?
No, you're not crazy, and there is a reason for it. And at risk of minor spoilers, and I'm not going to specify anything, but it's kind of part of this game because Gen 2 has the most robust post-game of any Pokemon game. For good reason. So they kind of focused on that by making the first half of the game up until the Elite Four be like really low level the entire
Interesting.
way.
Now we
And I'm not going to go anywhere further past that unless it's specifically.
we have had King Rebels waiting in the waiting room for a long time.
All right.
Oh yeah, totally. If you guys need me to get
We
out
will
of
let you go. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you for all the words of wisdom
Yes,
and the
absolutely.
encouragement and agreeing
Thanks
that
so
Mike
much for
is the
having
worst
me.
part of the stream.
Absolutely, we all agree with that.
That's my takeaway. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you again. This is fun. This has been fun so far.
Yeah, I love it.
Right
love
on.
it. Love it. Catch
All right.
y'all
See
later.
ya. King Rebels, we have pulled you into the call. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
you. Nick, can you hear him?
What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Not too much. How have we been doing in your eyes? Because you're one of the ride or dies. We see you in the chat all the time. Obviously, we've talked to you a bunch of times. So let's have a hard conversation about this. Should we kick Andy or Mike out of the room from now on?
Oh shit! Oh, it's real.
What's it going to be?
Honestly, you should keep everybody because it is extremely
I thought he was gonna
entertaining.
say
I thought he was going to say,
Wow.
I was like, why did I open it up? He's going to kick me out of the room. What the fuck am I? I'm stupid. Don't give him that power.
I feel so bad for the Pokemon, but you guys,
Fuck the
stay
Pokemon,
in the
dude.
room.
They live their life in balls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they wanna die.
We're
They
the
wanna-
fucking alphas here.
Oh man.
Yeah, no.
What's been going on, man? How you been?
Hey, no, doing good. Doing good, chilling. Actually, really appreciate you guys doing this. This is I'm normally not somebody to message and do stuff like this, so. But I know I took the opportunity. I wanted to maybe give you guys some advice and ask some important questions.
Absolutely.
Question number 1, Nick, are you watching Suits LA?
I have not started yet. And I'll be honest with you, I was super jazzed about it. And then I did the basic thing where I was like, I forgot that it was on. And then the reviews came out and everyone was like, it's garbage. But I, of course, will watch it 6 months from now and swear by it. Are you watching it?
Yeah, it's so
bad, right?
I love how it's
Well,
awesome.
let's not mince words here.
just-
The original Suits was terrible also, but it had a sort of addicting soap opera quality to it that you push through how bad it is and how cheesy it is, and you end up loving it. Am I gonna get that way with Suits LA?
I don't think so, but I'm gonna push through and give it a chance. I'm gonna push it. This is something that I can only explain to somebody who's watched Suits, but the weirdness of this show is that they've kind of started season 1 as if you're watching season 5 of Suits with like the melodrama of like a show that's already been on
But that
for
makes
years.
sense though, right?
And like that has a weird. It's weird. It's not.
It's just tonally
like
wrong.
you don't know the characters, you don't know what's
Right.
going on, but they're acting like you know everything.
I mean,
kinda odd.
let's be perfectly
gonna-
honest. Anyone who's watching Suits LA probably has a little context for what Suits is, right?
I guess.
Because isn't
yeah.
Gabriel Mock like on the first
I-
couple episodes, or they have some cameos, right?
I have yet to see
Okay.
him once. They have not
That's-
shown him. Yeah, no.
That's a weird bummer. He's gonna come
It's
in at
weird.
some point. They all will come in. They're gonna
Oh,
totally
for
that
sure.
90s show it where they just have a couple people step in minus Danny Masterson for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna watch that. What? How do I even watch it? What's it on?
Is it not Netflix?
no.
it wasn't
it's-
Netflix, right? Because Netflix like brought it back, but it's on like network television, right?
I think it's Peacock. 'cause
Oh,
it's NBC.
that
I'm watching
checks.
on like Xfinity Stream.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which is even worse.
And
Like,
why, God, people need to sort that out.
yeah, no. I hate it. I hate it, Kev. Can we talk about that? Like 800 different streaming platforms, not a single
Well,
one
what's
works.
crazy is they all used to work, but then Joey's mom changed her password, and now I can't watch Hulu anymore.
It's wild that you just can't log in.
Well, you know what's funny is I finally realized I was like, I really should get a Hulu because, we have an Abra.
Catch it. Speedball.
You want me to?
Yeah, we don't have any quick balls, right?
No.
We need to go back
I'll
to
throw a
that
fastball
kid.
at it. We'll go back there.
We gotta go back to that kid because he was making a bunch of fast.
Yeah, we have a shit ton. I'll throw a ball at it.
Throw a
Great
Pokeball.
ball or speed ball? Fastball.
No, just throw a Pokeball. I thought the fastball
Really?
wasn't going to catch it.
I'll throw a great ball.
Yeah, just Pokeball. If it catch, it catch.
All right.
Don't.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
it.
just a regular.
You got money
yeah,
like that?
exactly.
Oh,
got
you
money?
know what? You know
Something
what?
like
King
that.
Rabla's called. Pokeball out.
Yeah, you know. Mike isn't here to be burning money like that.
Holy shit, we got it.
We can be a little more
Holy
financial.
shit.
What did I say?
Wow, dude.
So
okay.
This is real Pokemon advice I'm gonna give you. This game can be really hard, but it's also not that hard either. I've noticed this a lot. Like, so one thing with the Pokemon battling. Yeah, why did it just work? Because the Pokemon's a lower level than your bird, and you had a ball and it had a high enough chance. It was like, all right, sure, whatever. Coin toss, we did it.
All right, well, you know what? You get to hang on the line while we do a random number generator and figure out who we're gonna name this Abra after. And we're probably never gonna use it.
215.
215.
Never touch it.
Well, we might.
We might. It's nice to have.
There's a good chance whatever psychic or.
Oh my God! OMG! Hold on. OMG Alex says you should name it King Rabra. And you know what?
No, but.
All right, we have a system. We have a system.
Ringzilla has a great name too.
What is it?
Nick Mustache.
Nick Mustache.
Nick Mustache.
All right, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. I tried King Rabla. I tried to reward you for your hard work for us, but Kevin nixed that. He said we got to play by the rules here.
It's true. We have a system, King.
I like Nick Mustache.
I like Nick Mustache too. I don't like that Nick didn't like Nick Mustache.
Well,
and
it's
immediately
long.
my excitement went to 0.
It's long.
My excitement went to 0.
Can we spell it? Mustache. Because now I'm like in my analytical part where I'm like, we can't fit the whole thing in there.
How do we even spell mustache?
Can't we?
Mustache.
No, you can't. You can't. It would be mustache.
That's close
Mustache.
enough.
I'll just do like.
That's close enough.
King Mus.
Moosh.
Take the C out.
Nick Moosh.
Or maybe take the K out. Either of those letters can go. They're duplicate letters. They don't do much. Okay, that works too.
Isn't that what you do when you want to lower it? You just kind of take all the vowels and list it, except for the necessary ones.
Mustache.
Mustache.
That'll work.
Does that work?
Mustache. Yeah, I believe so.
I could spell like all the Starbucks people spell my name N-I-K, which is fucking weird. Oh, see, okay, wait. Big Gum says Nick Stash. That's pretty good. I kind of like that.
Nick. I like that.
I'm gonna go with
I like
that.
that more.
Nick and Stash. I like that's good. See, guys, together we're gonna beat this game in the next year.
That's not what Ringzilla wanted.
Year 2.
And he's going with Nick Stash.
He did secretly though.
Rigzilla's fine with it.
We made it better.
Because at some point, Nick Stash is coming out, and we're gonna thank Rigzilla for this amazing addition to the team.
When we kill another Pokemon.
No more deaths. We're not gonna. I'm calling it right now. We're not gonna have one more single death.
Please, why do you say that? Why do you?
I'm calling my shot.
I'm tightening up everywhere.
Stash Nick says price $412.
My wife does not care about these things, and when I come home and I'm like, look, it was a tough day. We lost the Eevee. The Eevee actually, we got some sort of reaction there because she really likes Eevee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my wife was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, little man, but you inspired me, and I was like, all right,
little man.
I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I can see your wife calling you little man.
What'd she call me?
As she gave you your quarters and your dollars.
She called me something the other day. She called me something so fucking funny, and I was like, we're not starting that. Every once in a while, she'll just get on one. My wife is hilarious because obviously she doesn't make content. She's not in our world, so whatever. She loves obviously what we do. She's super proud of all of us. But she doesn't think I'm very funny, but she thinks she's hilarious.
I get that. She is really funny.
So when she makes a joke, she will make herself laugh for a solid 5 minutes, and I just have to sit there and fucking take it. I gotta take it. And that's marriage, ladies and gentlemen.
So Greg.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
right?
exactly.
By the way,
Greg's such a, he's so Greg. All right, so top level strategy, King Rabla. What else could we be doing for this next gym? Is there anything else that you think? Are we on the right track with Waffles?
Real quick.
Yes.
You guys are on the right track.
Go for it.
Suits LA is in fact on Peacock.
Okay. I think I might have a Peacock login actually.
Yeah, I think we do. I think we have a company one.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. I'll look into that.
Joey's mom does.
I think the password is Yellowstone69.
I don't know why you got so much enjoyment out of that.
Because I'm just proud of myself for knowing Yellowstone was on Peacock.
I don't know that it is.
No, it's on Paramount. Yeah,
it's on not.
Paramount.
That's
on Paramount. See, this is why it's confusing. Name your shit something else, man.
Hold on. We have a company Paramount account.
That I do have because I watch Top Gun Maverick every week.
Do you?
Don't forget Strange New World.
Use your own profile though.
I started your. Are you on your profile?
Don't do that. Don't be on my.
I would not do that.
All right.
I didn't know you had a profile on that.
Yeah.
I use Tim's, and I just watch all sorts of
different ones. We're using.
I watch all sorts of dirty stuff on Tim's profiles.
All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Please give us your advice.
It was like when I borrowed Andy's.
That we may not hear.
I borrowed Andy's YouTube Red to watch Cobra Kai, and then I
good.
watched all sorts of weird like how-to
Yeah.
videos for like weird shit, just for fun.
I'm sure.
He never noticed. All right, so what is your advice to us if you had to top level some stuff for us, King Rabble?
So, one top level advice: the rock paper scissors in Pokemon isn't as, I guess, punishing as you guys are making it out to be. Like, as long as they're not super effective by the move, they can, they can take the hit. So, like, I think you noticed it maybe with Fire Dancer. When he does Surf, he's still knocking somebody else, whether they are affected to
Well,
water
because
or
he's got
not.
stabbed, though, right?
Yeah, because he's got
getting
stabbed,
amplified.
and because he's a higher level, right? Because he's so much
Yeah.
stronger than the other guy.
I mean, yeah.
So, like, the level is equally important, and sometimes, like, maybe even more so than like the stab.
So right now,
bonuses.
let's take this for instance,
So-
right? Kev Wet Wet's 21 versus Drowsy. They're matched. They don't have an advantage over the other person no matter what. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy no matter what I use, right?
You're gonna beat him up no matter
Pretty
what.
much.
Yeah, regardless of the fact that he's psychic and you're, not super effective against psychic. You're still beating him up because you're a 21.
So
Pokemon,
that's
he's
yeah,
a-
almost
But
a
like
crit on
prime
that.
time in this situation would also do pretty well, right?
Well, prime time's 14 though, and that's what's
He's
that's what's
14.
scary.
but fire
He-
is strong against.
He should live. Yeah, he should definitely live the fight, but you're probably gonna have to go to the Pokemon Center a lot faster.
Well, and then look at have you seen what I'm doing
what
here?
you're
And I'm
doing
not
right
gonna
now.
say that I'm a fucking genius, but check out. I'm grinding in the grass
Huh.
closest to the Pokemon Center.
That part fastest
Oh.
you could do. Maybe you can get on that.
He learned it.
Yeah,
Wait,
I think that's
Rabla,
really well.
we need you. He learned a new move, Twister.
Oh no, a new move.
Does Twister
Let's
go
take a
down?
look at it.
Scroll, just move down, yeah, just to see. Click on it once, because it should.
Its
There we
power
go.
is 40.
All right, so this does
Yeah.
damage. It's a dragon move, so it's not a
Fuck, that's
flying
cool.
move, but it's still gonna be better than tackle. You know what I mean? And it also has a chance to make the Pokemon flinch, which basically means that if he gets hit with it, there's a chance that he won't be able to attack. that
Okay.
time.
Well, what's Whirlwind?
For sure you want this. Whirlwind just kind of, that's like, you guys are never going to
No.
use it. If you click on Whirlwind, read it, and it has strategy.
Yeah, but we don't
there's good
fight.
strategy,
We
but
don't
you'll
have
never
those
touch it.
skills.
We're not strategy people.
I would just get rid of tackle, because quick attack is just tackle but
Yeah.
faster.
Okay.
Right? It's the same thing as tackle, but
Okay.
faster.
There we go.
And
Forgotten
Whirlwind you can get rid of.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Well, thanks for calling in, dude.
There you go. So you
This
got
has been
something.
super fun.
Hey, thank
Yeah.
you guys for listening.
We'll
Love
let you
it.
go. I think we have one more caller queued up
PJ
before.
Rips.
before we do
was
that, though-
in the waiting room. Oh, you want to do an ad?
Well, I'm gonna pee, so we could do an ad and then we'll come back to PJ Rips. PJ Rips, if you weren't in the waiting room at all, come back into the waiting room. Are you here?
No, that was King Rebels.
Oh,
He
King
hasn't
Rebels.
left the call yet. King Rebels.
Yeah,
Don't,
there
there
it
it
No,
is.
he's gone. I like that we're calling him King Rebels.
Isn't that's not what it is?
It's Rabla, I think. Or I could be wrong. I've been reading it wrong.
I think you might have been either reading it wrong or thought it was someone else.
Really? Is it King Rebels? way.
R-E-B.
LA? What is it?
TLS. Yeah. Am I saying it wrong?
What's it in the chat? Rabla, post real quick.
Rebels.
It's King of Rebels. I'll just say King of Rebels from now on. Oh, look, OMGLX is confused too. This is such a confusing guy. Man, we're gonna look back on this era and be like, everyone was just confused about everything all the time,
Yeah.
but everyone thought they were right.
Game stream.
Queue up your questions, comments, concerns. Let's have some more fun, guys. This has been awesome. I'm going to refill my bladder and also excavate my bladder right now.
Excavate your bladder. That
gonna
sounds
do
so gross.
I will do that right now. Kevin, run the ad when you have a second.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
188. 188. We wanted to go back to Pokemon stream. Okay, it's set up now. All right, ad button work.
This episode's brought to you by Shady Rays. Get ready for the season ahead with quality shades built to last. Our friends at Shady Rays have you covered with premium polarized shades that won't break the bank. Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company offering a world-class product rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Plus, if your shades ever go missing or an unexpected hit happens, don't sweat it. They have the most insane protection in all of eyewear. Every pair is backed by lost or broken replacements. If you don't love your shades, exchange for a new pair or return worry-free within 30 days. Y'all know I've been outside in the sun a lot playing Pokemon Go, and it's such a great experience wearing Shady Rays when I'm out and about looking dope. Exclusively for you, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal. Head to ShadyRays.com and use code FUNNY for 35% off polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Again, go to ShadyRays.com, use code FUNNY to get 35% off polarized sunglasses. This episode is brought to you by Factor. Ready to optimize your nutrition this year? Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating well easy. They're dietitian approved and ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes, so you can fuel right and feel great, no matter what life throws at you. Greg Miller has been loving how simple it is to enjoy his Factor meals as he's rushing between shows each day here at Kinda Funny. Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared, perfect for any active, busy lifestyle. With 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on the menu each week, it's easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. Choose from preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, or Keto. Eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/factorpodcast and use code FACTORPODCAST to get 50% off your first box, plus free shipping. That's code FACTORPODCAST at factormeals.com/factorpodcast to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. This episode's brought to you by MeUndies. For years, I've been telling you all about how much I love MeUndies. Real talk, I haven't worn a pair of underwear or socks that weren't MeUndies in over half a decade. And that's because I just love how premium they are, how great they look, and awesome they feel. Even my loungewear at home is MeUndies, and I cannot recommend their various shirts enough. MeUndies just gets it. From the all-black classics to fun expressive prints, MeUndies has a look for everyone. Plus, they come in sizes XS to 4XL, so there's something here for all of you. Its breathable, stretchy, and oh so comfy fabric make it ideal for all-day wear. And they use sustainably sourced materials and work with partners that care for their workers. Rad. Good things come in big packages at MeUndies. Get 20% off your first order plus free shipping on orders of $75 or more at MeUndies.com/kindafunny. Enter code KINDAFUNNY. That's MeUndies.com/kindafunny. Code KINDAFUNNY for 20% off MeUndies. Comfort from the outside in.
My stomach hurts. PJ the trucker. Oh, there you are. PJ Rips. All right, PJ Rips, I'm going to bring you into the thing. Nick's still in the bathroom, probably peeing. PJ, can you hear me? You're muted. Sure, it's on purpose.
Hey,
oh my
how are
God,
you
you're
now?
so loud. I'm back. PJ?
Yep.
Now you're too quiet.
Oh, are we back?
Yeah, we're back. And I brought in PJ.
PJ.
Who was too loud.
Hey,
what's going on, dude? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Chilling, living a life.
Living the life. Unfortunately, Ralph isn't. But you know, easy come, easy go, as they say in the Mon world in Johto.
Shit, did we do PJ? PJ, we speak already?
No.
No, okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, not yet.
PJ is brand new to me.
I gotta say, my favorite death was definitely Eevee because Eevee's a little prissy.
Yeah.
Eevee sucked.
I'm not a fan, man.
Every 10
Take pictures of me. Look at it. Reminds me of that for like I dated a beauty pageant contestant one time. Like,
I don't think you did.
She was actually a decent human being. I digress. So yeah, how are we doing so far? Or we don't have to talk about Pokemon, by the way. If you want to just call in and chat with us about Suits LA, I'm down to hear about that.
No, we don't want to talk about Suits LA anymore. We don't have any interest in that. Or
any other cool shit you're watching.
Or Grey's Anatomy.
We won't talk about Grey's anymore, but I'm down to hear other shows that I should be watching.
You're single-handedly the only reason that I started watching Suits, and it was some of the best.
It's so good, right? The drama.
I enjoyed the hell out of it.
I can't believe that you made this much of an impact in the world.
Because it's so dumb and good. It is that perfect show to turn off your brain.
Blew up right after you started talking about it.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my text from Gabriel Mock.
Yeah.
He hasn't given it to me yet.
This is like me and the brimless hats, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it started the revolution.
Yeah.
And they're still huge to this day.
You should have been in that Super Bowl commercial, to be honest, man.
Absolutely.
Suits was on a Super Bowl commercial?
Yeah, I think they had one, right?
I thought they were.
No, I think you're right.
Well, they're doing that weird thing where like they're everywhere, but when they got big, oh shit, it disabled my quick attack. God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Wait, use the new thing.
Oh yeah, good call. Let's try the Twister.
Yeah, Twister.
Let's see what Twister looks like. Ooh.
So has this been as difficult as it's been for us?
watching this?
lose
Yeah. What's
all
it
these
been like on
Pokemon?
your end? Are you just pounding your keyboard every day, yelling at us?
So what I actually been doing is I've been playing Let's Go Pikachu as you've been playing this, and you've been making me feel really good because I haven't been killing as many Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
You're not
That's a flex.
It's
That's a flex on us.
It's been pretty nice.
You're not Nuzlocke
See there.
either, though, right?
Calling
nice.
to kind of flex a little bit. I get it. Yeah, this has been fun though, man. This is definitely harder, I think, than the first game, but it's been. I think we've had some already amazing, like historic, kind of funny highs for us.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. Like I've been following Greg since the PlayStation outage, the North Korea thing.
How long? When was that?
And I mean, you guys are easily. That was way back when PlayStation was out for like 2 months. PlayStation
Oh
Network.
shit!
I don't remember that at all.
They got hacked by North Korea because.
You're talking a lot of shit.
Remember Sony
2013
put out that
says Corey
movie
Pichu.
with
That's
Seth
right.
Rogen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It wasn't even
Sony
a great
put out
movie.
that movie with Seth
Yeah. Oh,
Rogen.
that's right. They put out the interview.
Yep.
And then Sony got hacked and all that stuff, and then it was the whole like us versus North Korea because it's fucking a dumb Seth Rogen movie that wasn't even that funny. Not throwing shade at Seth Rogen, it's just he's done better. I'm very excited to watch. Are you guys gonna watch his new show?
Yeah.
His new show.
He's in an interesting.
I didn't even hear about it.
He's in a new show where he plays a studio head of a major Hollywood studio.
Yeah.
And it kind of looks. I think it's like an Apple TV show. It looks
Yeah,
good.
I think you're right.
I'm a sucker for anything about like
The
movies
studio.
made about movies, like where they're making movies in it. Yeah.
Which is why I'm so sad that the Apple TV show, I think it was the Apple TV show, the franchise, or maybe it was that Max show. We heard it's about like
Couldn't tell you.
it's like a loosely based of like DC stuff.
Like the making DC stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
And like a fun.
Yeah, people. Corey Pichu was saying that's Max.
Yeah. It sucks that it was canceled.
Yeah.
Season 1 was great.
Well, you still have 5
Yeah,
seasons
I gotta
of
check it
Doom
out.
Patrol to watch if you want to do that.
Absolute trash. Absolute trash.
I'm pretty happy that they're bringing back Ted Lasso.
Dude, okay.
That's wild.
It's well, is it wild?
No, I mean, yeah, because
Apple's like, we need money.
are they bringing it back without Ted Lasso?
No, I think Sudeikis is the only person, and correct me if I'm wrong, is the only person confirmed to be like in so far.
Got it.
But I can't imagine that Brett Goldstein is not going to put himself back in, and like Juno Temple and all. I think everyone's probably going to come back.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Candidly, and no spoilers for Ted Lasso. The way the show ends, I want to see more. I'll just say that because I kind of vehemently disagree with the way the show ended. On a level that I don't know how you feel about that.
I think everyone universally was like, "Oh, that last season wasn't as good."
It was fine, but they were sort of wrapping up.
It felt rushed.
They were sort of wrapping up everyone's storylines, but the way his storyline wrapped up, I wasn't a huge fan of. What do you think about that?
PJ, I think he was.
PJ, what do you think about that? Did you watch?
I think.
Did you watch The Lasso?
I mean, if there's any reason, I watched it. I think if there's any reason for you to leave the team and go back, it was definitely for his son. Oh man, I think it was a great show. I think it wrapped up pretty good, pretty decent. I'm still happy that it's coming back though, because I need a reason to believe in humanity again.
I know.
So
it's been bad out there. I think I agree with the reason to do anything for your son. I believe that. I 100% think that's the absolute like go-to reason to do anything in life is for your family. I will say this though, moving your son back to wherever he was from and not letting him grow up in Europe around a group of incredibly like badass, diverse soccer players and all this. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Let him. He's happy there. Every time he went, he was like, this is cool. This is what I want to be. And he's like, cool, let's move you back to fucking Indiana or wherever the hell they were from. And I'm like, why? You get paid millions of dollars. Your football team is doing great. They're climbing in the leagues, right? They're like climbing up a league every single freaking season. You're a badass, you're getting paid, and your son's happy there. And you're not getting back together with your wife, right? I don't think they got back together.
No, I think she met someone else.
Yeah, she met someone else who was a cool guy. He's a cool guy. So dude, stay in London and just fucking.
He wasn't a cool guy. He was a therapist.
Oh, that's right. He was their therapist. That's right. Oh man, this is
That's illegal.
He was the biggest douchebag.
Well, it's only illegal in America, but they were in the UK.
I don't think that's the case. I think he was in America.
In the UK.
Remember, because he gave him the advice of like maybe you should go work over there for a little while.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. He sent him away.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit. That guy had good strategy though. I wish Andy had that kind of strategy in here.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Oh, I thought you like stealing people's wives, and I was like, he needs to find love somewhere.
Oh, he's got to find love somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of Andy being alone. And Mike, for that instance. Mike is just one bad day away from logging onto some Russian site and making a bad mistake.
What does that mean?
Dude, Mike is so much person by himself. I don't think he needs anybody else. Like it'd be cool. I just don't.
No,
think
he does. Mike needs. Trust me. I remember where I was when I was Mike. When I was just like out there, and half happy, half not happy. And then I met my wife, and she straightened that shit out. She was like, "You got to do this, this, and this," and I was like, "You're the love of a good woman or a good other person who you trust, who can tell you when you're fucking doing something stupid." Is incredibly important in life, especially.
And he really needs that.
He really
needs that.
Mike, I ordered a Starbucks today and got 2 chai lattes, 2 venti chai lattes.
I thought he was gone clean.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
Man, we were getting
Ladies
a
and
lot of
gentlemen of
action
the jury, I
in
rest my case.
In this bush over here, just beating the shit out of drowsies, huh?
Level 12 drowsies, dude, all day long.
PJ, you got any
Talking to
Pokemon
PJ.
advice for us?
Any Pokemon advice? Get a Snorlax. It doesn't have a lot of weaknesses.
Is there a Snorlax in this game?
It's a HP tank. There should be a Snorlax in every Pokemon game.
Snorlax.
Shaw Cho in the chat says, "Nigga scared Eradicates."
I mean, aren't you? Aren't you guys scared of Eradicates?
Yeah, remember Ralph? I got Ralph tattooed on my face. He's on my ass. Snorlax is probably gonna come up. What about the next couple gyms? Do you think we're gonna fare well with that?
You know, I'm waiting for round 2 of Suicide Squad.
Okay. Well, we just got a brand new Abra for Chris Anka, so we can throw them to the fucking fire.
How did you feel about that Suicide Squad move? Because I thought it was fucking brilliant.
I loved it, man. I think it needs a T-shirt. To be honest.
We lightly pitched the idea. Somebody on Reddit made a poster.
Yeah, that amazing poster. Yeah,
it was really good.
Just me screaming with all the dead bodies.
He said fucking Pokemon just went to die.
BLP Entertainment says, "Nick, you could probably train in a higher level patch of grass closer to the lighthouse. You're banned. Kevin, ban him, please. That's where the Raticates are."
Gym leader Phil says, "Don't read out loud." What does that mean?
Oh, don't read the. Oh, I don't do that shit anymore.
What?
Are you talking about when I read the captions?
Oh, they're saying don't look up the Snorlax stuff. All right, fuck, I won't. Jesus.
Oh, okay. PJ, final thoughts. Anything you want to talk about before we let you go?
Final thoughts. You guys are doing an awesome job. Andy did a great job setting this whole thing up. I can't wait to see the next one you guys do. I already got my jacket.
Oh, the anorak.
Red or blue?
And,
that's what it was.
You guys are great, man. You guys are awesome.
That's what it was.
I got
You got red, nice.
I got red.
No, my wife started calling me anorak boy. And she made herself laugh so hard with that.
The boy part.
Like I was
really
like sitting down. I was wearing the anorak, and sometimes I sit down to pee, and by sometimes I mean all the time, because it's just more relaxed.
Do you have the door open when you're doing this?
Obviously, because I'm still talking to her. And she came around the corner. She was like, "Jesus Christ, shut the door, little anorak boy." And then I heard her wait a perfect comedic beat, and I was like, "God damn it, she's laughing so hard, she's not making any sound." And I kind of gazed around the corner, and she was like.
I can't believe you
She's such a piece of shit. I love her so fucking much.
I can't believe you institute
so
an
mean to
open
me.
door policy at your house.
Not for pooping.
And it makes
That's a bridge
I don't believe that. I believe once that door is open, you don't close it.
No, I mean, I will call her if I'm pooping to keep the conversation going if it's still good. Like if the conversation's like going, like if we're like, "Oh, this is a really good point," then I'll give her a call. She does not like that.
Thanks, PJ, for coming and hanging out.
PJ, you
with
rock.
us.
Thank you so much for your support. Good to hear your voice, my friend. We'll see you in the chats.
Remember, you have to leave the call on your own.
Please leave the call at your leisure.
Definitely.
All right,
Have a good
buddy.
one.
All right, who we have? We have Captain Awesomer.
Captain Awesomer. Oh, what up, Captain Awesomer? How you doing?
How you doing?
Hey guys, doing all right?
Love it. What's the vibe, dude? How you do? What is today? Thursday? What's your Thursday looking like these days? You at work right now?
Yeah.
You celebrating Severance Night?
Just finished up work.
Nice, dude.
Another day, another episode of Severance. I'm not gonna watch.
Oh wow,
Hey,
you're not watching
into it.
Severance
All right.
either?
All right.
Yeah.
Because
I've not touched
really
it yet.
now.
I have watched Suits, no
What's
Severance.
your? So you watch Suits LA, but no Severance.
No.
Oh, just
not
normal
LA.
suits.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that would
What
be
is-
crazy.
Just normal
What is your trepidation with watching Severance? Why have you stayed away from it?
Every time I bought Apple TV to watch a show, it's just been middling.
Middling.
I feel
What
like.
shows on there have you watched?
Yeah. Monarch.
Yeah, I guess I didn't watch that.
Yeah, Monarch's mid.
Yeah, Monarch's pretty mid. Didn't really get hooked on Ted Lasso.
Lasso, I understand. I think a lot of
season 1 and 2 are really
they're great, but it's so saccharine-y. Like I understand. Like
Sure.
Yeah.
I get that people would look at that and go, it's not for me. So I'll never give someone shit for not liking Ted Lasso because I totally understand it. I think for me it just hit during a time where I was like, everything, and this is sort of my problem with Severance is that, not a problem, but the reason why I've stayed away from it is because I know it's going to be an intense show. I know it's going to be like, wait, did I lose a fucking move? Oh no, he doesn't have a move. I know it's going to be dark. I know it's going to be intense. I know it's going to put me, and I can't be in that mindset. Whereas Lasso was like, oh, let's just be happy and let's like make each other better, and that's nice to have. Because so few shows are about that, man. I watched a fucking Tyler Sheridan show, and I was like, I think everyone's bad. I think America's bad. I think the cartels are bad. I think everyone's bad. Like, what are we doing? It's just, it puts me in that funk where I'm like, man, I can't be happy ever again.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But no.
I will say
Severance.
there are a couple good shows. There's actually a lot of really good shows on Apple TV Plus. One that I finished recently was the Michael Fassbender show. Kevin, can you look up the name of that for me? Type in Michael Fassbender, Apple TV.
Michael.
It's like
Is that spy?
yeah,
one?
it's an espionage show where he plays like a
Shame?
Yeah,
No,
no, that's
old.
the movie where he shows his PPE.
The Killer?
Nope, that's a great movie too.
Good
That's
PP?
on. That's really good.
No, I'm saying good PP.
His PP?
Like you see the PP and you're like, oh, that's pretty good.
I'm putting the controller down for this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Captain Osmer, give me a second here. Don't spoil anything.
Yeah.
There was a moment where he comes around the corner in shame with his Pisha Leaky PP on. And it was one of the 3 times in my life that I've actually seen my wife impressed by something. She goes, wow. Okay. And then during the Academy Awards, George Clooney makes a reference to it, where he's like, this thing's just he's got a big schwanz. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
He's hanging low, hanging tough, as New Kids on the Block once said. Having said that, The Killer is a great movie. If you haven't watched it, it's really good. It's Fincher, I want to say. Fincher doing like a comic book-esque Killer.
Fun.
Very fun. I dug it.
Right.
The show on Apple TV though is what is it called?
Agency?
The Agency. Fuck, it was so good. It was good.
Right, I did hear.
Yeah,
about
that's
that
a good one.
yeah.
There's been a couple good
Was
Apple
it
TV
Nick
shows.
good or was it good?
No, it's like
Yeah.
it's like
That came out at like the same time as Black Dove on Netflix, right?
maybe I'm not familiar with Black Dove. What is that?
Black Dove, it's Keira Knightley and
I think my wife watched that.
and Wishaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spy
Spy
show.
shows are cool. And now Fassbender's in a new spy
It was
movie
great,
that
yeah.
looks really good, like Black Cat or something like that.
Black Bag?
Black Bag, yeah.
Black Bag?
Cat. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, what's wrong with
Close
me?
enough.
Close enough.
Black
I
Cat,
got
Black
one.
Bag.
Right.
A lot of people put cats in bags.
Can't get it out of the bag. Cat's out of the bag for Ralph. R.I.P. I would definitely, if you ever get Apple TV, there's a couple shows out there that are good. But Monarch, unfortunately, it wasn't, I think everyone unanimously was like, this is just not as good. I'm also just not a big, Godzilla world
That's
fan.
the thing.
It's
I just
not
don't
good.
think the premise is that good.
Yeah,
It's a false premise to start off with. It's just not fun to watch kaiju fight each other over and over and over again.
Well, it's not even what that show's about.
The cast list on Monarch got me into it. But,
Yeah, Russell,
interesting.
Wyatt, the Russell
Yeah.
siblings, not siblings, dad and son.
Yeah, they're great, but like the show, it's a little slow. Maybe I don't know what it is exactly about.
I just think that they have a problem with that property in general, and that it's just difficult to write good stories because it always has to default to humans, and who gives a fuck? It's way cooler to see the giant butterfly fight the giant fucking ape, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. All the recent Japanese ones have been great.
I didn't watch the newest one that came out that was like everyone was all rave about.
Zero?
Yeah, Zero.
Godzilla
Was it
Zero.
good?
Oh, it's so good.
Is negative
it's
one
so
any good?
-1. Yeah, -1 is
Wait,
one
that's
is
the one I was
amazing.
thinking.
Okay.
Minus one's the movie.
That's the one.
What's
yeah,
Zero?
Yeah. I just got the word.
Oh,
name
okay,
for
it's
minus
minus one.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
One wrong.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, wait, is there another one I haven't watched? That I want to watch?
Do you like Mythic Quest?
haven't started it yet.
Really?
Mythic Quest is
I
great. Yeah.
love Always Sunny, so I should start that because that's the guy that's Rob from Always Sunny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit looks great.
Yeah.
Honestly, the only reason I haven't watched that is it's like, you know how when people do porn, and then they come home and they don't want to bang? I feel like Mythic Quest is like that for me. I play video games all day. I live that life. And then I don't want to watch.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I don't want to watch.
I think it's less than Silicon Valley will be though.
Silicon Valley was so good until it turned out like half the cast was just garbage human beings.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. Oh man. What are you gonna do?
What about Shrinking? Did you watch
Shrinking? Is fucking great, but if you didn't like Ted Lasso, you're not gonna like Shrinking.
I watched like half of the first season of Shrinking.
I will always be a huge fan of Jason Segel because of How I Met Your Mother and for everything he's done for the Muppets.
He showed us his winner too.
Yeah.
He got a big donk too. That's number 2 for Danielle. She was like, dong dong, look at that big dong dong. And I was like, I get it. He's tall. He's successful. Yeah. He's been in movies and TV his whole fucking life.
He fluffed right beforehand too.
Wouldn't you fluff?
Of course.
I'd be like, who's the best fluffer in porn? I need that person here.
Jesus Christ. Sometimes you go too far. Silo? Did you guys watch Silo?
Couldn't get into it.
Really?
Yeah, I love Rebecca Ferguson, but they did her so dirty in the
think you
Mission
like her.
Impossible series. I can't support her.
Yeah, wait, so you can't support Rebecca Ferguson because they did her dirty in a different movie series. They did do her dirty, I agree. But like, I think supporting the actors more.
You know what it was? I was just like, I don't know that I can. I'm just like, I don't know, post-apocalyptic stuff. It's too much for me right now.
You've had enough of it.
Shrinking's perfect because Shrinking is like a good rom-com. It's literally like a spiritual successor to Scrubs because it's Bill Lawrence. It's basically everyone from that team.
Yeah.
And I forget the lady's name, but Bill Lawrence's wife who was in Scrubs. She's so fucking funny. They're so fucking funny. The whole cast is great. And then of course you have Harrison Ford. It's good. It's just a really good, wholehearted, like wholesome show. You can learn something about yourself.
Did you watch both seasons?
I'm caught up on Ted Lasso. Yeah, I'm not Ted Lasso. Both. But Shrinking.
I haven't. I probably won't let me watch.
Shrinking is great.
Yeah. I'll probably pick that one back up. I'll probably pick Apple back up once Mythic Quest gets a little bit further in again.
What are the must-have streaming platforms for everyone right now? Like what's on your Apple TV right now? Like what are the apps that are installed and logged in?
I watch a lot of anime, so
You gotta have Crunchyroll. You gotta have Crunchyroll.
Gotta have Crunchyroll. Amazon for Invincible.
Oh, no spoilers, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Are you caught up on Invincible?
I'm caught up on Invincible.
What did you
it's
think?
Great. That last thing.
Did you read the books? Did you read the comic books?
I read the. Yeah, I read. I've read
you saw it
a few years ago.
You knew it was coming.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah.
That.
So good. There's so much cool stuff coming.
Oh my god, it is one of those things where it's like I kind of want to stop watching it, wait 10 years for it to be done, and then marathon it, because being able to read all these, because I read the books, literally I caught up as they were about to put out like the last 5 issues or something like that. So I got to read the end in real time, but everything else up until that point, I devoured these storylines. And it's actually so much better to do that because they skip back and forth with all the subplots of like the Langston stuff and there's the multi-use verse stuff. At one point there's a plot line where he goes to another dimension and that ages people slower or whatever, all that stuff. Like all that shit's so cool, but you lose it in the anime because they can't really focus on it that well. I don't feel like the anime does a great job of focusing on those subplots.
Well, I think that a bunch of those haven't been revisited yet.
Yeah, a lot of it they've
early,
set up and just we haven't gotten to it yet. Yeah. But yeah, watching it all at once is going to be great. I'll if they ever get through it all, God willing.
I'm
just gonna burn through the whole thing all over again.
I mean, why wouldn't they get through?
I can't imagine Amazon has much. I mean, they need shit, right?
I don't know. They keep spending absurd amount of monies on stuff that's not good.
Well, they have Bond now.
Yeah, well, let's see what they do with that.
Drive it into the ground. I have zero faith.
Did you see the? Well, they already have that game show, right?
What game show? The Beast Wars?
There's a double.
Oh yeah,
no. There's a 007 branded game show.
I haven't checked that out at all. I'm not huge for like reality TV shows that are like competitive stuff. I watch them here and there, but like Bake Off's pretty much all I can deal with at this point in my life.
Yeah, but if that's what they've done already, it does not
Well, that's what they did before they had
speak
full creative control.
great things.
I think that show got launched when the Brockleys
Yeah.
were still around, and I think they just wore
Yeah.
they wore her and her producing partner, the other person that owned the rights, down. I don't know if she still owns the rights and just gave it to them, or
Broccoli people?
yeah.
But they still
yeah.
own it, but yeah, they gave
But
up
they're just
creative
basically like, just go make money off this thing at this point. That's kind of sad for me, but also, to be fair, they've struggled over the last 10 years.
Yeah, it's not. Well, I mean, so a couple of those movies been good, and the way it ended, I feel like, was good.
Yes, but that was all Daniel Craig, because he was like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. And I read a great interview with him where, little quote that was on like probably Threads or whatever, that was talking about how he only wanted to do like one really, and then after the success of Casino Royale, he was like, all right, how many more do you really want to do, to Barbara? And she was like, let's do like 4, like 3 to 4. And he goes, cool, I'll do that. We have to kill him off at the end. She goes, deal. And so that's what they did.
They nailed it. They nailed it.
And kudos to Daniel Craig, who arguably, at this point, I don't know, he might be the best Bond. I'll throw it out there.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, the hate rate on his movies are pretty high compared to most other like big
Well,
franchises.
Brosnan had one good movie, and then the rest were kind of dog water.
I don't know about that. I mean, were they not great, and a really big show of the time? Yeah, sure, but I enjoyed them.
Well, he had, he had
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Yeah,
right?
Tomorrow Never Dies. He had The World's Not Enough, and then he had,
What was the last one?
No, he did
Tomorrow
4.
Did
he
he
did
do 4?
GoldenEye, The World Is Not Enough, Tomorrow Never Dies, and maybe
Die
The World Is
Another
Not
Day?
Enough was Die Another Day.
Yeah.
And the
Diana, is that the one with the like diamond faced guy?
Die Another Day was the diamond face guy and Madonna.
Madonna, which is a banger.
Probably the worst
I mean, that's
one.
your opinion.
No, the one that he did, the last one he did with Denise Richards is the worst one. Why am I blanking on that?
Wasn't that Goldeneye?
No, GoldenEye was Xenia
She was
Onatopp.
named
That was Famke Janssen.
No, Die Another Day was
Die
the
Another
last
Day,
one, wasn't it? With the diamond face.
No, he did one after that.
No, I think he's right.
He did one after that because it had Sophie Marceau in it, who I loved from
But she was
Braveheart.
really bad in it, right?
And it was, maybe that was before.
With the North Korean man who turned British.
No, that's so World Is Not Enough, I think, is the last one Brosnan did. And that's the one where
Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough, 1999. Die Another Day was, I think Die Another Day was the last one, and then GoldenEye was the first one.
So he did The World's Not Enough before Die Another Day.
Yes.
And that movie was terrible. Click on that one. Is that Sophie Marceau?
Yes.
Die Another Day is the one where the guy can't.
Yeah,
feel
that is so bad. Man, that was so bad. And
Yeah.
then, was that the one with Christmas?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like, I thought Christmas only came once a year. And you're like, all right, I'll give you that, Brosnan. That's a horrible thing to say to a woman, but whatever. Who do you think should be the next Bond? Tough one. Right?
No, yeah, it's
And
tough.
why should it absolutely not
Like-
be Henry Cavill?
Oh, God.
No, Henry Cavill would be the worst
terrible.
choice, I think, right now. Yeah. Well, yeah, he'd be
In
terrible
that
in
role.
that
I'm not
role.
saying he's bad. I just don't think
Sure.
he's the right choice
Yeah.
for the role. I
Yeah.
think he's too well known.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to think of who's British and who's not because they're all doing such good American accents
well,
now.
they do it
like,
better than me and Kevin
Can't even
do.
tell just by watching stuff.
Jessica
Yeah.
Hinkle in the chat says Tom Hiddleston. Yeah, I think Tom's too old though. The problem is you need someone like early 30s
that's the
to
problem.
carry this franchise.
People have been saying Idris Elba for the last
Yeah,
But
two
like,
decades,
now we're getting
but
too late.
He's
way
in his,
past that
he's in
point
his
now.
50s.
Yeah.
He can't be fucking with Idris, I don't think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure he's
we've
like,
done three. We've done like 3 Craig movies in a row where the shtick is he's too old for this.
shit, yeah. But even Roger Moore said that
Yeah.
after a while too. He was like Connery and Roger were just like, dude, we can't. Like I think Connery was the one that said it. He was like, I'm just too old for this. And that's why it was hilarious.
Yeah,
He was like, I'm not
but
doing
in
this
the
anymore.
movies, that was part of the
Yeah,
plot. too.
yeah, exactly. But it did
Yeah,
get creepy.
so
if
we
you
need-
watch the one he did, Never Say Never Again, which obviously is an unauthorized Bond
Yeah.
movie. He, opposite of Kim Basinger, it just looks weird, man. And I'm not saying you can't be an old dude
Yeah.
dating a young woman. If you're two consenting adults, obviously do you. It's super fine. But when you're balding and you got to wear a hairpiece and she's just like obviously 23 years old, it looks like your daughter.
Yeah.
It does.
It's crazy.
The question
yeah.
then,
What's your
what's up?
What's your favorite film
Bond movie of all
franchise,
time?
The whole thing.
My proof. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Hold on, this thing's tail whipping me real quick. I would say, if I'm gonna be real, I think probably Casino Royale. I love that film. I think it's amazing for what it did for the franchise. I'll give a couple shout-outs, though. I'll give a shout-out to Thunderball, actually, because I think that might be the perfect quintessential Bond film, which, of course, got remade.
Thunderball's
yeah,
my
I think you go back. I mean, I'll tell you my favorite films of each Bond. Thunderball is my favorite of the Sean Connery franchise. Not a big From Russia with Love. I think it kind of drags on a little bit too much. But that's everyone's favorite. Whatever. Love that. For George Lazenby, he only did one, so we'll just do On His Majesty's Secret Service. I still like that film. I think it's a great transitional film between the two Bonds. It takes us from the older era to the newer era. Yeah. It's shot beautifully. I think they shot it anamorphically. Definitely check that out if you've never seen the Lazenby one. It's actually a really fucking cool film. And he just listened to some really bad advice and should have been Bond for a really long time. Roger Moore is my favorite Bond because all of his movies are silly. And I'll say, geez, probably Moonraker is my favorite of his films because it's absurd. That it represents the absurdity of James Bond.
It's
having
so
a laser fight in space. Fantastic. Dalton, I love The Living Daylights. I think that movie is fucking great and another perfect Bond film almost. And then GoldenEye, I'm always going to be super partial to just because of the N64 game.
Yeah. Yeah, those are great. I like Thunderball. I think Casino Royale is probably the best film overall.
Oh, it definitely.
But
a lot of people love Skyfall. I was just never a huge Skyfall fan, but I recognize that it's.
I hate Skyfall.
I think it's good, but yeah,
it's fails so miserably in the whole movie.
Nah, he's just bad the whole time. Yeah.
But Home Alone.
No, but it's not even that. It's the whole 007 has one job: keep M alive. At the end of it, M is dead. Yeah. So it's like he's a goddamn loser. Can't make it happen.
I didn't love the Home Alone aspect of the last sequence. I'm with Kevin on this one. It never really hit for me, but I recognize that people love it, and obviously it has the amazing Adele songs. So that's all that matters. And the last question for you before I let you go: do you think they're going to make a James Bond television show? They're going to do it, right?
Yeah.
The question is it about James Bond or is it about the other 00s? Because I think they should make a show. I think they should make a show called 00.
Yep.
And it's just about MI6 and the 00s and all that stuff. I think that'd be fucking rad. And then you get Lashana Lynch back, and she could be the other 007 that comes in, and she can helm that. That would be so sick.
And then have the whole first season be a build-up to building up 006.
Could be cool. Could be cool. What do you think of that, Captain Awesomer?
I think that would be the best case scenario. Do I think it's going to happen? No.
Probably not, and probably not in a good way, given Amazon's Prime's track record. Having said that, though, they have given us some really good shows, especially based on other properties. I do love Bosch. I will defend Bosch till the day I die. Amazon Prime has some good shows on it, so there is
very few. They've got a lot of bad.
They got a lot of trash. But I like Bosch. I always point to Bosch.
Fleabag.
And I point to Fleabag was great, but that was a British show. I think they just bought.
Oh, is that right?
I don't know if they actually produced it. We can look it up. I could be totally wrong.
I don't know how to do it.
I love that, and I love the Tom Clancy, John Krasinski show. I think Jack Ryan was pretty good. I don't think he's a good Tom Clancy. I don't think he's a good Jack Ryan, but I think he was pretty good.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith was pretty good. It was.
Yeah, that was great.
The Expanse was pretty good.
Expanse people like a lot.
Amazon, but that was only Amazon for the last 3 seasons or some shit, right?
But a lot of people are like Expanse heads, and they're kind of annoying too. They're like you Severance Illuminati.
Fallout for sure was great.
Yeah, it could.
Right.
Never went back to it. Watched the first episode and I was like, man.
I think it's
people
fun.
like it. Yeah.
I think it's fun. I think it's worth it.
All right, Awesomer. Thank you so much for calling in, my friend. This has been wonderful, and thank you for letting me wax poetic about James Bond with you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks. Been loving the streams. These are my favorite Pokemon games, I think. Perfect. So,
well, we're going to keep going. You've got at least 40 more of these to look forward to, based on our current progression rate.
And another 45 Pokemon to send.
All right, we're gonna. They go to where the pets go. They go to pet heaven.
Yeah. It's just a little lockbox in your computer.
Just a little tiny lockbox in the computer, but we bury them.
Yeah. You're gonna run out of room in there.
Well, we got a lot of boxes. All right, pal. Appreciate it. Thanks so much for calling in.
Remember, you have to hang up. You have
to hang up on us.
All right. Bye.
And that's it. That's everyone that has opted to call in.
Oh, fun. Okay. Remember, everyone, if you guys are just joining us, if you want to call in for 5 gifted Tier 1 subs, we'll send you the link, and you guys can come chat with us about anything, give us some high-level strategy, or just tell us how bad we are at playing this game. Or we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about.
We're not good.
They're not great.
So wait, what's your point? How high are you grinding Pidgeotto?
30, probably. until he
I need to look
until he
it up?
evolves, probably.
Do I need to look it up?
No, I think it's okay.
It's like, what if you take Pidgeotto over to the Raticates? You know?
We're not doing that today. We're staying in this plot of grass.
Is this the advice they're talking about? When I do,
Yes.
when I have my moments like
Yes.
this?
You have moments where you have great clarity, and then you want to burn it all down, and I get it.
Well, I just want you to like not grind so much, just move up faster. You know?
This is what the game is, man. Kev, wet.
It's just wet Kev.
It'll always be
Totally
Kev,
different.
wet. Shit, he fell asleep.
Oh fuck. Oh god.
Oh no.
He's pounding you now that he's asleep.
Pounding me now that I'm sleepy.
No!
Shit, I think he was asleep from last time.
Oh really? You just never
Yeah, I
woke
just
him up?
woke his ass up. Oops, that was dangerous. See, you lose focus on this for 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're
VLP Entertainment. That's not very nice, is it? That's not very nice.
Can you at least grind next to Ecritech? Yeah, we could.
What would that do?
It's just higher level.
Well, that's what I was asking. You said no.
Yeah. I was just being nicer to him.
Ah,
Yeah.
I don't think
You get the hard no. This is working. I'm just saying this is working. We got another hour of this, and we'll have a Pokemon up to level 30 where I need him.
1 out of 6.
No, because we have our fighting Pokemon's pretty good too.
Muscle?
Yeah, Muscle's
Level
pretty good, so we
24.
can.
That's true.
We'll have 3 ready for the next gen by the time Mike gets back.
When does Muscle evolve? Because I'd love to see that. No, that's not his goddamn name, Machoke.
Pidgeotto doesn't evolve till 36. That's okay. I just want to get him higher. Oh, Muscle's 28. We can get Muscle to evolve today.
Is Muscle really 28?
No, he's 24 right now, but they're saying he evolves at 28.
Well, I'm looking
Merkin
it
Lee
up.
just put 69 in the chat. Merkin, we don't need you know what I mean?
All right, here we go on Gen 4. Yeah, see, I don't like using Serby because I don't know that it understand. Like, is this Gen 4? This is Gen 4, right? There's too much information here. What are we looking at here? Level 28, according to this.
Yeah, that sounds right. I'll have that.
And then there's no way to. I don't think you can make it evolve to its final form. You need,
I need some sort of candy.
Yeah, you need the link where you swap them with someone, but we don't have those capabilities.
If you're gonna train Machop, I would do it at the lighthouse, says Eric889. The lighthouse is scary to us.
We're scared of the lighthouse. We're scared of the lighthouse. We're scared of the lighthouse.
We're gonna be scared of the lighthouse.
We've had too much loss. We can't. We had a conversation yesterday. We can't end it on a bad day. We can't end on a bad day. A lot of sad moments. Wish you understood how real it was.
Abra says you can Google quote HGSS with whatever Pokemon, and the first link that you get is pretty good. It's gonna be right. I don't believe that. I don't believe that idea.
HGJ.
Yeah, whichever one of you 6 son of a bitches did the lighthouse Photoshop yesterday. God help you. God help you in your sinful ways. Waffle plays Twitches. You have 5 level 20s. You should be okay. Again, I need the full squad if we're gonna take on the lighthouse. I mean the guys here. I need the chaos of it. I should get Prime Time up though. A good tea, English taco?
It looks like it is level 28 for Machoke.
Okay.
Muscles.
I mean, we can get him now. But can I level him up, or do I have to do some weird bullshit trading shit?
No, I think. Hold on, 4.
That's the question, because I could put his ass out right now.
So. 4 heart, soul, silver.
People are like, a couple people are commenting on the completely torso-less Squirtle.
Oh yeah.
It just looks like he's wearing an invisible suit.
It looks like Andy's gonna like cut out the shell and then do the thing where he holds it up to different backgrounds.
Yeah, and try to figure out.
Yeah.
Try to figure out what looks best. Sam Wu has redeemed Ascend.
Oh.
I don't know what that means. I thought you gave us something there.
You're looking at Pidgeotto.
Judikov 30, Muscle and Kev Wet 28 for the next evolution. You can train Machop and the Eradicate Grass. He can handle those. Nope.
I also think you can.
I probably could.
It's
I
one of
probably
those
could.
things that it's.
But
good
they're all level
for-
16, and it's like it's just too close for.
Yeah, but it's good for our mental health to like be like,
to get
okay,
back
we
into
have gotten better than that.
We're never.
And what's the worst case? What's the worst that's gonna happen? You know.
Machop dies, and we're set back 5 days, and I cry again into a tissue.
You're not even playing Machop right now. Now the problem is you'd have to have Machop up front, because if you have someone else and you're doing the dance, you know.
Yeah.
I swap it out for someone else. That's how Eradicate gets you with that one move.
Yeah, it's a good
as
point.
you're tucking away. All right, so what's the move with Kev Wet Kev? How high are we taking him? Do you want to know when he gets moved?
Well, yeah, I think the chat was saying 36 or 36.
Well, that's when they evolves higher. Let me tell you.
What's the next move set we can get?
Yeah,
from them?
4.
I'd like a better. I want that peck move.
No, not the peck. You want the wing.
Wing attack, yeah, whatever.
Oh, it's 37. Yeah, it's.
Well, we don't have time for that.
That's far as shit. You're at. You got Twister last, right?
We have Gust. And Twister, yeah.
No, yeah. So the next two are just bullshit ones we don't play with: Feather Dance and Agility.
I'm not doing those things.
Doesn't do any damage.
All right, I think I might swap over to training Vulpix from here on.
Let me see. Pidgeot. Pidgeot learns Wing Attack at 38.
Feather Dance isn't. Iron Lance said Feather Dance isn't bad.
I mean, we do not play with those kind of moves, though, right?
Yeah, probably not. Spall 2714 says just wait till you get a flying move TM where he levels to 36 naturally. That's good. We're really focused on taking this next gem on. You guys are thinking globally. We're thinking locally.
I just want to stop killing our Pokemon.
I mean, that's, we got to train for that. In order to not be killed, you got to be killed.
Effectiveness of each type on Pidgeotto. Oh, see, this is what I should have been doing, where I can be like, look, the effectiveness of Pidgeotto, you hit it with electric, it's ×2 damage.
Yeah, we know that though.
Well, we know that now, but this is
Well,
is
it's
when
a
I was
flying
giving
type versus
good,
electric.
This is when I was giving good advice. Is what I'm saying. Now.
Oh, I see.
Before I was the number 2 worst advice.
Waffles is popping off in the chat. He's saying yes, Kevin.
Yep.
Yes.
But then they said stop looking things up, Kev.
No, we just don't want you to look up. We don't want you to look up the next level of the next gym so we can strategize against that.
Nick,
That
please,
feels like cheating.
Please.
That feels like cheating.
You're speaking for people that have told me specific things.
Maybe put Vulpix out first here.
Yeah. You gonna put Vulpix out first?
I want to try to get Vulpix up to 20 before.
I would like that. I would like to
end of
Vulpix to hit level 24. Now, see, here's the thing. Mike gave us homework and said specifically do this, and then we go on one phone call with Waffles, and we're like, all right, Waffles, you're our new leader.
We have established that Waffles is smarter than Mike, though, when it comes to Pokemon and everything else in life. So.
BLP Entertainment says it's prime time.
It's prime time,
Oh, it's prime time.
Let's put prime time out. And we'll just swap it in.
We get to level 24, then we change the date till Thursday.
And then on Friday, we grind that stone, and we get ourselves a fire dance.
Real Friday or fake Friday?
Tomorrow.
Ah.
Whatever tomorrow is.
Real Friday.
Whatever tomorrow is. Abra's not a bad idea to level up. What's up, Big Mike?
Oh, he's here, Michael.
Hey, everybody.
Mike.
Are you all done?
How are you?
No, I'm in the middle. We're on a quick break, letting everybody stretch and stand up, get some sun on
Can you
their
do me a
face.
favor, put it on the other side?
And I thought, you know what? Like, let me just get up in here and say what up to y'all and see what's going on. What's the vibe?
We're chilling,
No
man.
one's dead.
We've had some people call in. Remember everyone?
We've had some people call in, some
we had
trainers.
we had about 5 or 6 callers. We had a
That's
nice
sick.
conversation with everyone.
Okay.
It was really fun. Remember everyone, if you're out there, you're just joining King of Rebels. Why did I think it was King Rabla?
I call him King Rabla. You're telling me it's King of Rebels?
But he was saying King of Rebels doesn't. He's like, I don't talk too often.
Maybe it's a different person. I thought King Rabla is a person.
You can
thought
see
it was
right
King
there,
Rabla.
right? They just said something recently.
Yeah, King of Rebels. Those are
The
two
chat-
different people.
Okay.
That's two different people.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Yeah, King. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We're still so confused about this King of Rebels. I'm sorry. Was that you we talked to, or was it King Rabla? I thought it was King Rabla.
No,
It was King of Rebels.
King of Rebels.
Oh, fucking A. Sorry
King
about that.
Rebels
Sorry for
called
calling
it.
you King Rabla.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's all right.
I
Yeah, yeah.
corrected you right away.
You did, but then I was confused.
That's awesome. They be calling in. Yeah, I'm really excited because I want to be part of the call and show and hear all of
Well, it's working and people really like it.
I love that. Okay, that's
Maybe
great.
someone will call in and talk to you right now.
You never know. If
The
somebody
window
wants
is
to
very
call
short.
in, tell us
Window
all
is
about
very
it.
short.
Yeah, the window is pretty short, so don't think I'm here long.
But strike now.
But we're having
Hold your
fun.
peace. And really, it's only gonna be that first call that's
So
gonna.
let's see,
have time.
24, 25. Ooh, 25 on that flyer we talked about. Important, right?
Yeah, well,
Yoda?
Waffles called in and said, dude, get your fucking Pidgeotto up. Stop screwing around.
Thank you, Waffles.
We
did
caught
talk about
an
that
Abra,
yesterday.
so we could level up an Abra for this next gym as well.
That's nice. Okay, yeah.
No, we can't because the Abra's level 10.
It takes some time.
Well,
it
it
takes
takes-
some
it takes
time,
a
but we
village.
can get after it, right?
Let's see. This is fine.
Mike, no one has yet to take you up on your.
That's all right, Chad. Hey, we're hanging out with Nick and Kevin today. I'll be back
Just use
tomorrow.
fire. Just use fire.
He's
You
gonna
got
run
it.
away anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, you have that one move that doesn't do the true fire move, right? That was what you were getting at?
That move sucks. That move.
Yeah,
is
you were mad
a
about
burn.
that, I
It's
believe.
just a
Yeah,
burn.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not really an offense.
So now you didn't get any XP there. That sucks.
Oh, because he teleports out?
Yeah. We caught. Did you hear? We caught an Abra. Nick Stash. Nick really didn't like the name.
That's a
Well,
dumb name.
at first he wanted Nick
Dumb
Mustache, and I was like, what's it called?
Nick Mustache.
You
Nick
got to dance on
Stash,
top of it. Looks
dude.
like Ishmelon has
Ishmelon is
5 tier 1
subscribed.
subs to talk to Mike.
Ishmelon, if you want to talk,
Again?
I'm going to give you. I'll give you 2 minutes on the clock, but feel free, jump in here. I'm glad
Ishmelon,
to
hit
talk
that
to
link
you.
one more time that we've already sent you.
What a great day. You know, the sun is shining. GDC is in full effect, kind of wrapping up for us in here. But I'm feeling good. I got some good rest last night. Watched AVP.
Oh, AVPPP. AVPPP.
So good,
What'd you
dude.
think?
Man,
What a movie, huh?
what a movie, Nick. It's crazy that we left the good in the past.
We really did.
We just took a train ride and we never looked back.
We really did.
Wait till you get to 2.
You know,
Because holy shit.
it's crazy because I remember that movie well, but when you rewatch it sometime after and you've grown now, it's not like watching it when you were 16 years old going, oh shit, Predator versus Alien, this is crazy. Now it's like, oh shit, a lot of slow-mo shots up in this
A
mother.
lot of slow motion.
A lot of slow-mo shots.
Not
Right.
the best movie you've ever seen.
No,
All right,
no.
Ishmelon is here. We're dropping him in the call.
No, jump in.
Ishmelon, you live?
Melon, what up, dude? Hey, Pokey Trainer, how are you, homie? Hey, thanks, bro. Thank you so much for calling in. Thanks for supporting us. Please know that I would love to hang with you. Only got a little time, so don't be mad if I run away. Just know that.
Chat's saying they can't hear Melon.
Melon heads.
Hold on a sec. Melon, hold on one sec. Chat's saying they can't hear Melon.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah.
Oh shit, he
call,
said, one
great
sec,
call,
chat,
thank
one
you.
sec.
Kevin throwing
Sorry,
me under.
the Discord. I turned off the audio. My bad. It's back on.
It's back. Go,
Shout
Melon.
out to chat for letting me know.
All right, so for the chat heard, Melonheads, congratulations on their season
Thank you.
win. So sorry to you personally, Mike, about everything that went down with Sue Blackwood, but I know y'all are going to get past
Tough
that.
time. You know, Tom Selleck came in, no t-shirt on.
And what are we talking
Really
about? What are we
he
saying?
stepped on my girl.
He's just putting everything.
Yeah, this is a whole nother universe that I created with Backyard Sports. The Melon Head fanatics are out there. You see the emotes going on. And yeah, Sue Blackwood was Marissa Tomei. It was a hot mom I was
Okay.
trying to hit on as Coach Mike. Then Coach Tom, he stepped in, no T-shirt. You know, kind of lost out on my opportunity.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, thank you, Melon. Melon, thanks for dropping all the fun lore stuff. I appreciate you with that.
Much love. Oh yeah, hooked on.
You can tell that Nick and Andy have no idea that I also created them in The Sims. Because there's a whole nother universe.
I remember you telling me that at one point.
Another universe where Nick has a baby right now. Actually, two babies.
I have two babies?
Two different people.
I have one with Marissa Tomei because I fantasize about locking her in for the rest of my life.
Mrs. Pancakes.
Mrs. Pancakes.
Yes.
Don't call Marissa Tomei Mrs. Pancakes. Those are Mrs.
Wait, did Primetime, you couldn't handle it?
Not unfortunately.
We'll trade now.
Take too long.
Melon, how are you doing? What kind of cool Poke advice can you give us, or give me at least as the navigator? How can I improve?
I am doing great, and I called in earlier, had a couple bits of advice, and I do have another one right now.
For all of it.
I did put it in chat earlier, probably scrolled past it or whatnot, but on that route in between Ecruteak and Olivine, the one with the scary red lights, there is the farm there, right? If you go into that farm, you can talk to the farmer there, and he'll tell you that his mill tank is sick. His prize mill tank is sick. You talk to that mill tank, and you got the farmer's daughters next to it.
This is getting hot.
They'll tell you they need to feed it berries. If you have in your bag right now Oran berries, you can put those into your berry pot in your key items, and you can grow those berries.
So we should start doing that now.
I love this idea. Okay.
And then when you give 7 Oran berries to that mill tank, it'll be happy and healthy again. You talk to the farmer, you'll be able to buy Moo Moo milk for 600
milk. We like that Moo Moo milk.
That's
Yeah.
And you can buy them by the dozen.
It's a better because Moo Moo milk will heal no matter what Pokemon all the way up. So it doesn't matter the number. So it could be 80, could be 40, could be 20. It's a big number.
Yeah, but and I get that when we get to bigger numbers. You know what I mean? Right now,
we still water lemonade.
You know what I mean? Water is still doing the job. Lemonade is a maybe kind of thing.
But I like what Melon's saying is never too early to start getting some berries going.
It's funny. I keep calling him Ish.
Yep, exactly. I don't know the exact growth rate for the Oran berries, but I'm pretty sure roughly after
I'm gonna have
a day
Nick
or two,
check that out right
you'll
now.
have a full
Let's take a
plant.
step.
I like that.
Check out. So
Yeah, you get very pot.
Melon,
right now, and I can
really
go
quick,
ahead.
Melon, I love you. Thank you so much for the support. I'm sorry to run away. I don't want Greg to get mad at me because we have some guests in town.
Yeah,
I'll see you soon, Melon. Help these guys out. Thanks, bro.
What are you doing? Get
I'll do my
back on set!
crack it.
God damn it, Mike!
I'm sorry, Greg. I wasted his time.
What happens when you hit use?
Yeah, go to use. Go to use.
Let's see what kind of seeds you got in those pockets. Touch one of the berries.
Fertilize?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta.
Pot.
You
Just
put
like hit A on it.
Okay.
You're just having one of your Pokemon shit in it.
Plant berry.
So I gotta fertilize it.
I don't know where the fertilizer is. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's a Gen 4.
I don't
thing.
know where that is either. I can't plant the berry till I fertilize.
Yeah,
I don't think I have any fertilizer.
Plant berry. You don't need fertilizer.
Oh, just plant the berry?
Yeah.
Okay, I got Oran berries or Pekka berries.
And I think the plant will give you either 2 or 3 back. So I think it's 2 minimum. So you're always going to gain an extra 1 when you plant it.
So plant all 3.
Okay, Rusty Pond says the fertilizer might be in the flower shop in Goldenrod.
We're not going back there.
Yep, they might be right. Yeah, it's not necessary. You can water the plants throughout the day, and like when you see the soil is like light tan, that's when it's dry, and when it's dark brown like that, it's
Okay, you have to remind me to
and
do
they'll
this
either
then.
grow faster or they'll have more berries.
Plant 2 more.
Should I plant one of the other berries too, just because I got a spare pot?
Yeah, absolutely. Berries are nice because if you give them to your Pokemon to hold, they'll use them automatically when whatever trigger pops up. Like for the Oran berries, if their health goes into like the yellowish, they'll automatically eat that and gain.
Does
some
that
health
take
back.
up a move?
Nope. It just automatically.
That's
happens.
fucking crazy.
That's huge. So
That's wild.
We're gonna do this
And
from
then
now on.
Pecha berries get rid of poison. There's Person berries that get rid of confusion. There's Chesto berries which get rid of sleep, which is especially useful for Pokemon like Snorlax that have the move Rest that put them to self-to-sleep and then heal immediately.
So basically, if we go up against a Snorlax, or we think we're gonna take on a
No,
Snorlax.
if we have a Snorlax.
Yes, if you have a
Then
Snorlax.
It puts itself to sleep to heal, and then automatically wakes itself back up. That's some fucking. That's some next level.
This game's
play.
crazy. Dude.
Yeah.
This game's crazy.
Consumes berry though, so that's why you need to be able to grow them. Always make sure you have one left in your bag.
And then how often I have to? If I don't water these things, are they gonna die?
No, they'll just grow slower, or maybe like have less berries, but they're always gonna have like.
Okay, so this is great because we're gonna forget about this until one of the best
until
friends
you call back
is like,
in.
Yeah, it's like, hey, check your berry pouch. Check your berry. We didn't even know what the berry pot was for.
Yeah, it's another one of the daily things you gotta check up on, just like the apricorns.
Oh, we
with,
need to go
Kurt.
back to Kurt and get the apricorn balls and give him more.
Yeah.
And I can tell you when you get fly. Do you want that info?
Yeah.
How far is
How
it?
far is it away?
You're very close. You need to beat the 5th gym.
Well,
sucks.
Close, so close, no matter
And
how
then
far.
talk to somebody
So
else.
far away.
We're so far away from that.
Yeah.
You're so freaking far.
And that's gonna be so. To get to the 5th gym, you gotta surf all the way down along that route. And there's a bunch of swimmers there, so make sure you got Dudikoff, Stout.
Well, Dudikov's
You
fucking
don't need him
kidnapped
like,
right now.
like, if you're between like 26 to 30 with Dudikoff on that route, the training will bring him up enough anyway that he can just completely solo that route almost entirely.
All right.
As long as you're taking care
Yeah,
of it.
Dudikov's at 24 right now, which is pretty good.
Not bad.
He's at 26,
Oh, is he?
actually.
Okay, no, the Pokemon bars is out of date then. The Pokemon is embarrassing.
You got us with the pants down there. Right on, dude. Thank you so much for calling back in.
I got one
Give it to
last
me.
thing to say before
No,
I
take your
go.
time.
I got a bone to pick with
You got a bone to pick with me?
Your MCU ranking,
Oh, it's awful.
right? Guardians of the Galaxy
Yeah.
2, way too high.
Really? What did I put
Yes.
it at?
I would at the very least swap it on your list with Guardians 1.
Wait, so
Are you talking about our overall list or mine?
you
Oh yeah, the most recent one.
the overall or just Nick's? Oh,
Yes,
okay,
overall.
What is it at?
Well, I think
Because
It's not like I want to say like 12. maybe?
I mean, it did have one of the best, most poignant endings out of any
oh my god.
Marvel movie ever. I think you're
Yondu?
forgetting about Yondu, bro.
I'll give you that.
And then being like, he's like, I'm
Wait,
Mary
that-
Poppins,
And
y'all.
it's still high. It's still like top third, easy.
Yeah.
Over
But
one Guardians?
the humor in it for me is so forced for so much of it.
I think you might be thinking of
Like-
the other movie, Thor: Love and Thunder.
Well, Thor: Love and Thunder, the humor did not play well with
That's
everyone
what I'm
except
saying.
for me.
I'm saying that was the humor was forced.
I think the humor is forced in a lot of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I like that. I don't mind that it's like, here's 40 jokes so that 3 will hit. That's just James Gunn style. And spoilers, that's what Superman gonna be as well. It really hit at the end there with me, with the dads and him being like, he might have been your daddy, but I was your papa. And I was like, come on, bro, I'm fucking crying.
And that's valid. That's
Come
valid.
on.
But I do feel that Guardians 1 and 3 are the absolute most consistent of that trilogy, easily above Guardians 2. It always baffles me that y'all put that one as high as you do. I'm not saying it's
Wait,
bottom tier.
which one's better
I'm
than
saying
than
it's
Guardians
not
2?
as high as you put it.
They're saying
Guardians 1 and 3, easily better than both of them better than
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. 1's great because it's an origin story. 3, I did not love. I thought it was a little too
sad.
rushed. Yeah, it was fine. It was good. It felt like the end for all of the characters, but they had ended it maybe like a year too late. I just feel like we missed the boat on. It's like when you're at a party and you're the last person to leave, and then you stay another hour. It's still a good party, but you should have left an hour ago.
And I think part of that, I see what you're talking about, and I agree. I think part of that comes from studio stuff before the huge shakeup with Marvel Studios, when they were like, we're putting out too much stuff, let's slow it all down. And I think them starting to drip feed a lot of their stuff kind of added to that, where it's like, it's been so long since we've seen these people.
Yeah, I agree.
In comparison to having all of it spat out.
Yeah, I agree, and I also feel like, unfortunately, like it's just an end of an era kind of thing, right? We sort of ended the era with, in my opinion, Endgame. That was like, oh my god, what an amazing cap. And then we did a bunch more movies, and then we came back to Guardians 3 to really end their version of that.
There was a really good shakeup in Guardians 3. I just don't like all the animal stuff was like some forced, like, look how sad this is, and it's just like, all right.
Well, it's like obviously
Look
we
how
don't.
bad this guy
Obviously, we don't care about killing small furry animals.
Clearly.
We will
You're
annihilate
so
all of
Pokemon.
your fun Pokemon. What were you saying, Ish?
No, I was just saying the whole animal stuff completely worked for me.
It did not work for me. I just think it was one of those, like, I had already sort of said farewell to all those characters, and when they came back, I was like, it doesn't feel unnecessary. It just feels like a coda to a song, which is fine. A good song, but a coda nonetheless. Now, before I let you go, I'm at the florist. Should I buy some grow mulch,
Is that
some
what
stable mulch, some damp mulch, or some gooey mulch?
Get that damp mulch.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's some like top tier farming tech knowledge that I really don't give that.
We're gonna
much
go ahead
crap
and exit
about
this out
personally.
then. We're not gonna waste our money on this.
Unnecessary.
Unfreaking necessary. All right, man.
Save your money for when you get that level 52 Togepi out of the daycare.
We're going level 100.
He's so strong.
Good luck evolving that.
Oh my god, I'm so excited about it.
Give me the stone.
Hello, father.
Check
Hello,
that
father.
right now, actually.
Huh?
Because you've been grinding all day.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's gone up.
Do you want me to call while you're online and see how far he is?
Oh please.
Give me 1 second. Let me kill this Raticate.
Let's kill the Eradicate. No, Ratatat.
Ratatat. Ratatata.
Which, what type is this again, fellas?
This is a
all 4.
normal type.
Get the fuck out.
He is a normal type.
Look at his feet. They're all on the ground.
He is a ground normal type, but just a normal type. And I appreciate that. He's just too close to.
Oh, he bit you.
Little fucker bit me.
Listen, if we can't get you physical flashcards, we'll get you
Thank
verbal
you.
ones.
Thank you. It is confusing though. Why would there be a normal type and a ground type? He should be a ground type. He's a rat. Rats are on the ground.
Why is there a ground type and a
That's
rock
so
type?
true. You're right. Rocks come from the ground, and the sky falls. All right, hold on. I just beat that guy. Let me step out of the tall grass here.
Can you buy Bite as a move?
Yeah, I think you can.
I don't think so, but feel free to stop me if this is spoilers, but in the city with the last gym, there is a move reminder and a move deleter.
Oh no, there was that in the last game too, right?
And the move deleter. Yeah. I think last game had that too. The move deleter can delete HM moves off your Pokemon. That's the only way to get rid of it.
Interesting. Okay, we're gonna call the daycare lady right now. We'll see what our Togepi is at. Hello there. This is Ace Man. You're doing quite well. By the way, your Wendigo's level 38. Okay, so we haven't taken that many steps today.
It's because it's slowing down too.
It's gonna take longer and longer the higher levels.
Should we pull this thing out and use it?
We don't have the money.
I honestly think so. Like, feel free to look up its move set for Soul Silver. It probably learned some stuff while it was in there. It's gonna take forever for it to evolve because it's another friendship evolution. But I think at this point you kind of just don't care what
It's
level
not
it's
a
at. If you
stone?
put it in, use it. It's not a stone. Its second evolution is a shiny stone, and that's something you only get post Elite
Got
Four.
it.
Spall disagrees with you. He says it's in the chat. He says Togepi is fucking terrible. I put the fucking in there.
It's not great. If you had invested in it before the 4th gym, it would have clobbered that gym. The Togetic, I forget how to pronounce it, but it learns Extra Sensory, which is a psychic move, and then it itself is a normal type, along with being flying, so it would be immune to Shadow Ball. So that's the best case it would have been, in my opinion. Togekiss is a pretty strong Mon.
But that's the 3rd evolution?
And you won't get... That's the final evolution of it, but you won't get the Shiny Stone to evolve Togetic into Togekiss until after you beat the Elite Four.
So, I'm looking at the moveset here, and like it has a lot of moves that it's already gone through. Does it just kick out?
The most recent 4, yeah.
That's not good.
To my memory, yeah, the most recent 4 are going to be the ones that it has in its moveset when you pull it out.
And it's
I'm
at a level
pretty sure.
38 because that's Safeguard, Double Edge, After You, and Metronome. And most of those are status moves, with the exception of...
After You is trash. Safeguard is neat, but I don't think you'll ever use it.
Double Edge is the only move that matters there.
Is solid.
Normal type.
But it's a recoil move, so it'll deal damage back to you. But it'll deal a ton of damage out, and since it is a normal type move, it gets that stab bonus for extra damage. Past that, check whatever TMs it can learn. You can kind of customize around there. I think it's mostly a defensive Mon, but Togepi base stats are trash. Togetic you can work with, but at this point...
Yeah, we're not going to build that relationship.
At least friendship counts outside of leveling. So you can just, like, walk with it forever, give it haircuts forever, and then just pop a rare candy on it at some point when you're confident it's at a high enough friendship, and then
I don't think we're ever doing that.
Yeah, it's just such a grind, man.
I
I was bit once with Ralph.
Now that you have it at level 40 before the 4th gym is funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I want this thing so bad. I just want to have that tank on my fucking
Just so
on
you
my
can
team.
take the punches.
Just so I could just fucking beat everyone's ass at this point. All right, Ish, thank you so much for calling back in. I appreciate both the calls today.
Yep, thank you for having me again.
We'll
I
talk
really
to you soon, buddy.
appreciate Yes, indeed.
Kevin.
Yeah.
I think we have 2 more callers. that are coming in.
We do.
I need to go to the restroom again.
Again?
I keep drinking.
We have to talk about something that's going on in your bladder.
You can put a catheter up there if you want.
I just don't like. Are you
wanna
peeing a
catheterize
lot? I think. I'm just concerned.
No, it's fine. It's normal.
Most certainly not. It's not. It has not been that long.
All right, let me beat this guy's ass, and then we'll bring the next caller in, and I will run to the restroom while you're doing that.
Yeah, I have sent 1 invite out. I have sent 2 invites out. Now, the Velocity Pod and Bry Bread Baby, you both have been invited to join the Discord. Looks like somebody just popped in. It's Bry. Bry, jump in the waiting room.
It's Bry. It's Bry.
Hey, go pee.
Okay, let me kill him real quick, and then I'll go pee.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my surf.
Ignore. Kick from server.
No, I know the Eradicate is normal. I don't want to take on level 12. I just don't want to pound that thing all day. Just like, ugh, what a fight. Let me know if I should be doing that.
You should be peeing.
I gotta pee real quick. Let me just go.
He loves healing his Pokemon.
You gotta do it, dude. Gotta do it. Always be healing.
Bry, jump into waiting room on Discord. It's very easy. See that area on the left that says voice channels? Just click waiting room, and then I will drag you into call-ins, and we will start conversating. You guys go in the call-ins daily during the daily Nicklocke. That's because I want to high as hell. I don't want to miss a chance to call in. You know, I don't know if we'll be doing the call-in. This was kind of just like a fun test. I mean, maybe. This has been fun, right? Velocity Pod. We have sent you a whisper for the Discord login. And Bry, you need to jump into the waiting room. We are waiting for Nick to pee once again. And I am concerned about his peeing habits. They're not great. Just changing the color of my watch face real fast to match my outfit, obviously. We have a good gray and red one, maybe. No, just all red. Yeah, that's fine. He's old. It happens. He's not that old. Did you watch the Dune TV show? Was it good? I watched the first 2 episodes and I got really upset and I stopped watching it. I think that the whole point of Dune's story taking place, starting like 20,000 years after our current time, was to give people time to evolve. The Batlarian Jihad happened like 10,000 years before, the events of Dune. So, like, they had 10,000 years to develop humans with these abilities. But the show kind of just was like, oh, it happened 80 years ago. Look at this girl. She's kind of got psychic powers. And it's just like, why don't you just have, jump forward? Hey, we've been developing humans that can do this for thousands of years. I don't know. It didn't do it for me. I'm sorry. I really like Dune, so it's a heartbreaker. Bry, 159 in Discord. You got to jump into the waiting room. And then who's the other person? Velocity Pod. You got to also jump in. Dune show is based off some of the bad non-Herbert books, right? Yes. They're, what's his name? Is it Frank? His son? People need jobs. And making bad lore can sometimes be someone's job, Sad. It was, I didn't like it. Should go get some water. I'm thirsty. And I already had 2 Cokes. It's a bad Coke day, guys. Too many Cokes. Oh, Brian's in the waiting room. Brian, I'm pulling you over. Brian, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing, Pat?
Good. Nick just came back.
Who are we talking to?
Brian? Is that right?
Right guy. What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up, Nick? I want to say I'm enjoying the stream. It's one of my favorites you guys have ever
Thank
done.
you.
I'm happy to call.
Thanks for all the support with this. Yeah, it's been really fun, man. It's been frustrating and horrible, but also fun. In the best possible way. Now, before I'm going to ask you a question before you ask a question. Should we get potting soil or no? To potting soil or no?
Nick, you're making some bad financial
Okay, no potting
decisions,
soil.
man. You got to save your money.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll leave this to you. Should I take on this Raticate with my level 14 prime time? The Raticate.
Well, you're delayed. You know what? Just take him out. You got this. You got to start being more confident.
All right.
That's what I'm pushing for.
I only have a quick attack though. That's it.
Oh, you don't have any fire attacks?
I have a burn, but
I did. I mean, if he takes a hit, pull him out. But
he just took a hit.
Yeah, I think he's fine.
He did just take a hit, and they're doing even damage.
We are literally doing even damage. for
Pull him
Christ's sake.
out!
I know.
You were right. I was wrong.
Everyone keeps telling me to do the thing,
Well,
and then we lose people.
Nick, I thought he had a fucking move that was useful. I didn't know.
We got to get his ass up to 24.
Do you know why I didn't know what his moveset was?
Yeah.
Because you weren't paying attention the first time I used him?
Yes.
And I said, all he has is a shitty burn move, and I should take him out?
Nailed it. That's exactly.
Yeah.
He fucking nailed it.
Bri, what's going on, dude?
I joined late, so that's my excuse. I just wanted to ask you guys, what was the hardest loss in all these Pokemon?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Wait, and like just this?
In all the streams or just this one?
No, I'm sorry.
Because Tim was the hardest loss.
Yeah, I was gonna say Soul Silver versus
Tim.
Tim sucked. That was not because it was unexpected, right? It's like when it's just like there's no real explaining it. It was just something I did not think could happen. It just took us by surprise. Brandon Rowe in the chest, his Heracross was tough. That was a tough one because it took us so long to get him. But I'm gonna say Ralph because, man, I had so much emotionally invested in this thing, and I had literally I had resigned myself to being like, we're just gonna grind this thing until it's the baddest of the bad. And then it went down, and then today we log on, and everyone's like, oh, Ralph sucked anyway. It wasn't gonna work for you. And I was like, why the fuck are we doing it?
Yeah, it's like you had a bad girlfriend, and suddenly we're honest about it.
So abusive, and all your friends were like, she sucked, dude. We didn't like her.
Yeah, I think the Soul Silver stream, I think Roger's kind of been the hardest one, just because you get your Cynical's such a cute Pokemon, and it's your number one.
Right.
But it does help that Roger did not care that we named the Pokemon Roger.
Yeah, Roger would have been a tougher loss, but Roger in real life, like real life Raj, was such a stick in the mud about it that I just think good riddance. I thought he was going to be our Tim, and it turned out he was just like a facsimile of Tim. What was the hardest loss for you? Or what was the most entertaining loss for you?
You know what? It was that last game you guys did. That one was intense. Seeing that Heracross go down, seeing all the work you guys put into it, I was like, devastated.
It fucking sucked. That sucked.
Schwantz, man.
Schwantz really, Schwantz was the MVP of that game. Not going to be the GOAT, not going to be the most remembered, but we are going to remember him for that one moment. It's going to be on the ESPN documentary.
No, your metaphor was perfect about the backup quarterback coming in for the Super Bowl. Yeah.
It's so true. It's so freaking true.
Well, let's evolve Meowth and have something great.
Maybe one day. I don't know. I don't think we need him for the next one though. He's just a normal type, right?
No. Yeah, I wouldn't.
No, we got to go. We got to gear up for this fight against the fighters. So we need Machop. We need to stay focused.
The real pro move is taking a fire type and then teaching it a ground move or something, something where it's a different type, because then you can kind of cover your bases.
I mean, we're trying to get Vulpix up just to have the options. We just want options at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't know that we're gonna keep Vulpix because it would be cool. There's another fire type Pokemon that I think would be a cooler one to sub in there for prime time.
We'll see.
And also, let's be realistic. Primetime is probably going to get murdered at some point.
No way.
In the next like 15 minutes.
Don't say things like that.
What?
All of a sudden we pull a level fucking 44 dog out of here. This is why we're hitting the easy grass,
it's going to be Raticate, level 16 Raticate.
There's no Raticate. We've gone through, we've done the seismic, mapping of this area. There is no Raticates in here. We know this for sure.
Fire.
Don't just burn him.
I know, I'm just kidding.
He's just not high level.
It just sucks that it's like, okay, we're at level 15 with this fucking Primetime.
He just has dog water moves. He doesn't have any, his attacks suck.
Can we teach him a move?
No, we don't have anything yet. Brian, what else is going on, buddy?
I really think you guys should start getting into eggs.
Absolutely not.
I know it's going to be a lot of money to get that Togepi out there, but
do you think we should?
I don't know. I mean,
do you think we should pull the Togepi out?
Go ahead. You pull it out just to make the space in the daycare, so you guys can start making.
That's the other question: is should we put like a Vulpix or something in the daycare? Should we be doing something? Like
I think it's. You could probably put the Vulpix in, get it to level 20, just run up and down Goldenrod and
just get that done. We would need money to pull it out, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
we
the way
don't
we're
have.
playing, we're not making.
Yeah, maybe you can like sell an organ or something.
Well, I have a couple TMs that I could sell. It's not a bad idea. We could do that, and I could be leveling up someone else while we're doing that. Like I could be leveling up a Chop to 28. I mean, it's right here.
And I'm in the camp that you can breed that. Maybe you saved a little.
That's against the rules.
You put some in the freezer.
Yeah, fucking Andy said we can't.
What's dead is dead.
He said we can't reanimate corpses. Well, how much money do I have right now?
I mean, like $215.
Yeah, that's a good point. But I could sell a couple TMs and probably get this thing out.
$273. I don't.
Yeah, you're gonna need to.
Yeah. Well, no, but I just got a TM. Like, let's look through my TMs. There's a bunch of shit in here I don't need, and these are like $1,500 a piece.
No way.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive. Like they buy them back for you at a pretty good rate, if memory serves correctly. So.
Those are hums.
Oh, these are HMs. You can't sell these.
I don't know.
So payback was.
I thought we wanted to use payback.
Yeah, we might want to use payback. It wasn't that one. It was something else. It was like.
You could probably get rid of U-turn.
Yeah, I could get rid of U-turn. Embargo, maybe? Yeah, embargo I could sell. I'm not going to use this shit. It prevents a foe from using its held item. How am I going to know what it has? What do I care?
Wrath, Bullet Seed.
Well, you don't think we're ever going to get a grass type?
Grass types will learn a good grass type move. Bullet Seed is kind of weak.
I could sell that. I sold the track already. I tracked already.
I mean, if you want to go and sell it. But, I mean, he's getting
What about rest? I'm not going to use rest.
But he's getting him out now the right move.
I mean, I could just keep grinding him for the rest of the stream, too. It just would save us a day of grinding to, like, throw him in there, and then I can grind a couple other people tomorrow and then come back with, like, a full force. We could take the gym on by end of day tomorrow, potentially. I'm also just having a great time talking to everyone, so we could just keep the status quo right now.
Yeah, that part has been
I don't mind it.
That part has been a lot of fun.
I don't mind it. I don't know. Brian, what do you think? Final thoughts on this? Put him in a daycare, check his ass in there, be a bad parent, or keep him with us?
So I think the only downside of putting them in the daycare is they don't get EVs or something like that. So they don't, their stats don't get better, but it's faster. You can just run up and down. It might, with the kind of steps you're taking, it might be no time before he levels up to 24.
That's a good point.
And then you can actually use them in a battle rather than having to keep switching out.
Yeah, I know that's. I mean, it's taking a while though. I'm playing so cautious. Like I'm scared to put him up against a level.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have any good moves either.
You got shit.
Are there any moves that you have now that we can put on him that'll help?
No.
Because he's.
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's right. I think we just stay the course. We stay the plan. We don't stray. I do have to wake someone up though. Cool, buddy. Well, thanks so much for calling in. Any final thoughts on anything else? What you've been watching? Any of that jazz?
Started Reacher season 3 after you guys talked about it. I'm only one episode in though.
Isn't it great?
It's looks like
it's
a good
so
one.
stupid.
Yeah, I love the first 2 seasons. Yeah, they're dumb. They're dumb good. I don't know. Good bad? Is that a good bad?
100%. It is a bad good show. It is right in the middle of exactly where I need it to be. Turn your brain off and watch him fucking work out and be huge. OMGLX says the first episode of season 3 Reacher is great. Honestly, I've been enjoying the shit out of this show. It's so bad. I'm caught up, but it's so fucking good. It's so fun. Definitely worth the Amazon Prime, especially if you're getting better shows that are on Amazon Prime, which we've established are Bosch and the Jack Ryan Show.
All right, well, I'll let you guys go now, so you guys get to the other callers. But this is really great. Keep on doing these streams. I love them. I'll watch every.
Well, thank you so much for all of your support, and thanks for calling in, bud.
Remember, you have to see yourself out. You have to end the
All
call.
right, you have to leave us now. You have to end the call, or else Kevin gets mad.
I'm not
He's
mad.
Get mad at you.
I'm not mad.
He's gonna mad.
I'm not mad.
I'm not mad.
I'm not mad. Here's
Who do we got?
Velocity Pod, but I think they're coming in as Kyle.
VPod, what's going on?
Oh.
Gone. See, the problem is they always do it. They click on it and you don't click on it.
VPod, can you hear us? God damn it.
He'll come back. Don't worry. I'm going to surf this guy.
He keeps pulling himself out.
He doesn't know.
Don't panic. Don't panic. Everything's okay.
We can hear you.
We're good. I'm not panicking.
Now, I noticed you kept jumping out of the room when I would drag you in. What's up with that?
I'm kind of a little bit of a fool when it comes to
Everyone is, because Discord's fucking horrible.
It's a crazy website. It's a crazy website.
It's terrible.
Thank God it's almost free.
Yeah, exactly.
They want me to grow mine, and I'm like, I could not.
Yeah, I just let Kevin handle all the Discord stuff.
And then I go to Mike, and then we all both go to Joey. That's
and then
what
we go to Joey. Yeah, she's over. I think she helped de facto set up the server.
She started to.
See, I kind of serve as our Kevin, but I'm much less smart.
Oh, okay.
So we struggle. Bust
we
it
all do
most of the
too.
time.
None of the shit. There's no roadmap for half the shit we do here. We just kind of have to figure it out and cobble it together.
I hope you guys know I'm always open. If people ask me questions, I'll try to give you answers.
Do you have any questions for Kevin,
Totally
technically?
fair. People ask me questions, and I'm like, hey, here's the Google search.
Somebody asked me a question at the GDC Mix. They were like, how do you do this? And I answered it. And then they walked away, and I was like, I have zero confidence in that answer.
What was the question?
I think it was something to do with the switcher that we use.
Oh.
And I think it was Corey Cudney was like, hey, we use the same switcher. We can't figure out this. And it was like, oh, you got to go on SDI versus HDMI. And he goes, oh, maybe that's it right there. And he walked away, and I was like, I don't know if that's true or not.
Why didn't he ask me?
I think you were running a show at the time.
I probably was. Yeah.
Also, Corey, just trust me, man, because I'm shorter.
Corey, hit me up. DM me. Because you're shorter than him?
Shorter than him,
Yeah.
I'm going to burn this guy. Here we go.
Wait, it doesn't work. You're right. I was wrong. Like, what a dumb move. Oh, he's burned, but it doesn't have any effect now. Now he got bitten, and it's going to kill him.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm sorry.
A burned Pokemon's attack is cutting.
Oh, good to know.
What? That's some very useful information that we can take with us for the rest of this
We
game.
really can.
Because,
You
like,
just
I'm going to be
changed
honest.
everything. Yeah, you just
Waffle
changed
came in here and was like, go into special attacks. No idea what he was talking about. None.
Like, he's burned now, and now I could just...
But that, like, burn,
finish
half
his
attack.
ass
That's
off.
why Will-O-Wisp. That's why Will-O-Wisp is like high on my list of like good status effect moves that I use.
Damn, that's
That was huge. Yeah, that was pretty great.
Waffle plays in the chat just laughed my ass off. What?
Wait, did you not know that, or did you tell us that 5 years ago?
I'll take this straight, but I'm also confused.
See, I mean, this is this
You came
game.
at me first, Waffle. You came at me first.
Okay.
All right.
What else is going on?
No,
KG, what's up?
Just quick to say, you know, I've been watching you guys. You hooked me officially on the Jerry O'Connell episode.
Oh, that's a great episode.
He was great.
That is a great episode.
I had lurked a little bit before then and kind of popped into the Kind of Funny Games Daily and so on and so forth. Watching that Kind of Funny podcast, I was like, okay, these guys.
Dude, that was one of the fucking best pieces of content we've ever made. It was so.
We started, and he was like, "Hey, is it cool if I'm outside? I have the best reception if I stand directly under this 5G antenna."
Tower. We're like, well, you're gonna get cancer, but
yeah, I mean, whatever you want. Nick, come on.
I know, I'm just
Just screaming, "I got B" at the top of his lungs in a park.
It was so fucking with that horrible mustache that he had. Didn't he have a mustache?
No, I liked it.
I remember
I liked it. He introduced mustache.
Only people who are
No such
disgusting
thing.
human beings rock mustaches.
And a little nasty flavor saver.
The flavor saver. I cut it into a little V for you, Kevin.
I see it.
But like disgusting in the positive way, like
Yeah, like
sick,
nasty.
you know?
That shit was rad nasty.
Like rad.
Exactly. What era were you born in? Are you a 90s baby?
I am 92. Yeah, so I was Gen 1/2.
Did you watch that movie, Kangaroo Jack?
You bet I did.
Were you surprised when he
But
talked about how it was like a
very
different movie?
Very misleading trailer. Very misleading.
Oh my
You're
God,
wildly
yeah.
misleading.
I thought talking kangaroos were gonna be all over that motherfucker, man, and
They were?
Yeah, they just threw that thing in there to market it to kids. What a weird ass movie.
it worked. It worked. I was like, I gotta see
I
this
love
movie.
kangaroos that speak.
Oh my God. I want to know what Jerry, like I saw Jerry O'Connell pop up on like a gambling website advertisement on like Paramount Plus or something like that. And I was like, hey, okay, you got to pay for that. He's just out there, man,
I mean, wouldn't you
doing the
think
job.
If someone hits you up and they're like, hey,
He's doing it, man.
I would,
If I remember correctly,
I would literally sell any product. I don't care how bad it is for people or good for people. If you give me money, I will sell your product.
I won't sell Pepsi no matter how much money they offer.
That is the one thing I won't sell either.
Yeah.
Because that is a garbage product and nobody should interact with it.
Thank you.
oh, if I remember correctly, Jerry O'Connell apologized to me and my generation for that being super.
For Kangaroo
misleading
Jack?
and
Well, I
bad.
mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, it wasn't his fault. He signed up to.
Wasn't
He
his
signed
fault.
up to do a very different movie.
Yeah, and they just kind of
and
threw a
then they
fast one
changed
on it.
Yeah.
And
then
that
the
happens a
marketing-
lot, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Gal Gadot with Wonder Woman, right?
Was
Wonder Woman
what was
2
the
was
situation
supposed
there?
to be the different director, and then last minute the director got ousted. Not ousted, but like they kicked her out.
Did they kick Patty Jenkins out of that? I
Isn't
thought she
that the
did
case?
too. Am I crazy? I thought she did too.
Wasn't there some movie where Patty Jenkins was gonna make it, and then last minute was like, no, we're just kidding, we're changing the director, and then the person had signed on. Am I wrong? Chad, help me out.
I have no idea. I do not recall.
They probably saw her wig in 1984 and was like, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God, that wig. What are we doing? What's Gal Gadot been up to, man? Now she's just doing
Oh,
like.
Natalie Portman in Thor 2. That's right.
He's in Snow White.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she's
yeah,
in the new Snow
yeah.
White coming out.
See all this business about her? She
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
star on the Hollywood Boulevard, and then somebody came and broke it out. Who's
They
it?
broke out
A star?
for Snow White
No. Well,
or for Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
Oh no, I didn't see that. That's horrible. What happened there?
Well, I think there's a lot of controversy with.
Oh right, all of that. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Man, that sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit's stupid. And now Disney's backing away, and they should be pushing forward, but whatever.
Yeah, it was definitely Thor 2 and Natalie Portman. You guys nailed it. Good job.
That's fucking hilarious. Oh yeah, I don't know. I feel bad for. Well, that's, I don't know what to say. Snow White's been so so riddled with controversies. It's stupid.
Pretty unfairly, I think.
Yeah.
I think Rachel Ziegler is like super
Yeah.
talented, and she's getting all of this hate for an opinion that she had.
What did she say
I was like,
again? Because first off, the first thing that happened was Peter Dinklage was like, "How come you're not using little people?" And because they were using CG dwarves.
Yeah, that's
that
where
was
it
number
started.
one. What did Rachel Ziegler say again? Refresh my memory.
She said something along the lines of the original 1937
Oh, the guy was a creep.
Snow White is kind of
Yeah, Prince Charming was like a creep,
yeah,
right?
Guy's a bit of a creep.
Yeah, I mean, he kissed her in her sleep.
and so
That
on
is
and so
kind of
forth, and
creepy.
then,
Right.
and then everybody was naturally like, oh, she has an opinion.
Right, but not only that, but everyone's all up on DEI shit right now too. So they're using that as an excuse to hate the movie as well, right?
yeah.
It's like, what the fuck are we doing, dude?
But like she's probably one of like the best singers actress turned singer that I've seen recently. Like she's incredible. I don't know if you've seen the Hunger Games songs of Songbirds
No,
and
but I
Snakes,
heard,
but she
yeah.
crushes
I've watched
in
it
that
100
movie.
times and it keeps getting better every single time.
Wait, really?
No, Hunger Games is not my vibe.
Yeah, it's funny. I was just having a conversation with some
Well,
people.
Here comes in review. Now that it's not
that's
your vibe.
true.
What's that?
Oh, He was just saying that like it might make it in review because like they keep making sequels to it.
Oh my god. I mean, look, I'll watch anything. You know me. Again, I'll sell Pepsi if you pay me the right amount of money.
No, you won't. I won't let it. Let it.
Yeah, I never saw. Was she West Side Story? Yes, I never saw the new West Side Story with Ansel Elgort or whatever.
Yeah, the troublesome
baby
guy,
driver guy.
He do some stupid shit too.
Driver,
yeah, he had some. He's a troubled individual as well.
Oh no.
But it hasn't seemed to hurt his career at all because he did like 2 seasons of Tokyo Vice after that stuff broke about him. Because I think he had something to do with like sending pictures of underage girls or something like that.
Oh god damn it! Why is everyone awful?
I don't know.
You know?
Dude, keep it in your pants. You know what I mean? If you just take celebrities' phones away, just take the phone away. Be a decent human being.
Take him away. Put him in a box.
Does Nick need to tag Vulpix out against Drowsy? My Pokemon brain isn't working. Drowsy is a psychic, and Fire is not weak to psychic, but I'm just really worried that this level 12 Drowsy is just gonna do something, get a crit, and just knock me down too close. I'm tired. I'm scared of it.
We've had some tough days.
Because these things are just too close, and I don't know what. I think their attack is a lot stronger than my attack, and I don't have a good fire move. Right
I was giving you shit about it, and then you let it happen, and it was very quickly like, oh yeah, they're much more evenly matched than we want them to be.
The Abras, I don't care about because I know at this point they're just gonna move. So I'm just trying to get them out.
Yeah, but you shouldn't even fight them because it's just you're not gaining any XP, and they're causing you to lose PP. Hey, PP.
Yeah, I had to take a breath yesterday when Ralph died.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's fucking.
It just fucking comes on you, dude. No, I mean that's a better way to say that, but it hit.
I almost had to offer up like 100 subs in exchange for a revive.
Oh my god.
We can't do it. We can't do it.
I threw it out there. Mike wouldn't let me do it. Mike
Honestly,
said no.
the egg would have been, I think, more acceptable. Where we go, get the Ditto, have sex with the corpse.
I have no problem with necrophilia, Kevin. I've told you this multiple times.
I know, and it's funny that the joke didn't go that way.
I don't understand why people have a problem with banging corpses.
Jesus.
They're dead. As long as they signed a DNR and a consent, we can fuck that little Eevee 10 ways from Sunday for all I care.
That's
not us physically. I just mean you let it get the DNA harvest from its like nose or something fun like that.
Yeah. So it's gonna fuck its nose?
Well, you go with stem cells.
I know, I was just kidding. I'm sorry.
You get the stem cells.
Hey Kyle, are you still enjoying this call?
Kyle's like, gotta go. I have a job that I don't want to get fired from for talking about fucking trees.
Oh, I'm here. A little tempting thought for the egg process though. Like, if you did have a level 5 Cyndaquil, think about how satisfying it is to watch it level up 9 times after one battle.
Wait, what do you mean?
When you swap it out for a stronger one and then it levels up 10 times in a row?
Because you'd be fighting like level 25.
Oh yeah, good call.
A lot of XP. Yeah, I mean,
very satisfying sound.
That is an interesting concept.
We're not doing it though.
Well, the problem is like I just don't want to this friendship cycle is just bullshit.
Well, now you're talking about the Eevee. We're talking about Cyndaquil, bringing back Cyndaquil, Roger.
Yeah, but he was saying you got to have the egg first, right? Wasn't that what you were talking about?
Yeah, you gotta hatch an egg first. You gotta stick it in there with a Ditto.
Hatch an
egg. So you get the dead Cyndaquil. You stick it in there with a Ditto.
I see.
They fucking make an egg.
Right. I'm sorry. I thought you were bringing Togepi back into this situation. He's the egg. My apologies.
And then you bury Roger.
My apologies. I fucked that up.
Different egg.
And far be it for me to try and impose on the joke because I love it. But when Togepi evolves into Togetic, I think it's got some pretty cool psychic moves and some pretty cool flying moves. And a level 200 Togepi.
But that's the problem that we're gonna have is that it's the same thing as the Eevee. It's a friendship evolution, so you have to walk with this asshole.
Yeah, but it's strong enough. It's strong enough to not die anymore in the front spot.
You mean as level 37? Yeah, it's not gonna get taken out by anything. That's
like nothing's gonna kill it when you're grinding.
Yeah,
that's true. We can't take it out. Just grind the shit out of it.
And it's gonna gain XP even like.
Yeah.
It's gonna continue to gain.
See, I wish we could put an XP share on it though. We need an XP share if there's one in this.
You got it. It's after the next gym. Yeah.
And Togepi's got a long list of moves it can learn
Yeah.
from TMs, so you might be able to stick something on it just to do some damage. And then at 37, it's gonna one-shot everything you're grinding.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
We still don't have the money.
And winning battles with your
We really don't have the money.
Yeah,
the
we
money.
would have to go into the lighthouse to make the money. The only way we know how, killing Mons.
Do I now? Here's the real question, though. I guess I guess we have. I guess we can control it because it's under level 40, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's just trading Pokemon.
This is training.
Oh, traded Pokemon.
Oh, traded Pokemon. Okay.
So yeah, this one's
Great.
naturally. Yeah.
Naturally, well, yeah. Natural is
Forcing them in the gym
to
to not die. And this burn information was very helpful.
Yeah, but
Like-
see, this thing's taking me down for like almost a quarter.
Well,
every
not
time it hits
anymore.
me.
Not anymore though, because once you hit with burn, now it's
a good
gonna
point.
take down by an 8.
Yeah, but he missed the last time I threw it out.
Okay,
Little
well.
fucker. We got to get his ass trained down. This is bullshit.
It's funny because it's burned and you're hitting with a surf.
I'm gonna cool him off.
Yeah.
It really should heal
Get
him.
rid of the status effect.
Yeah, but instead we're just gonna surf stop him.
We haven't done any swimming. We could ride Fire Dancer around
We
water.
We could.
And you have
I have
Dudikoff, so
we could do that. We could go
I
through the
hate
tall
throwing
grass.
ideas because you're always so like open to them, where it's like, well, someone's got to reel us in. This is how we end up with all the Pokemon dead.
We have, let's see.
Are we doing bug catching today? Oh, it is Thursday.
We could go, we can go catch some bugs. Should we go over there after this?
I don't
Why don't we grind? Well, let's try to get Vulpix up one more level, and then we'll go grind. We'll go see if we can get a Scyther for you.
Scyther.
And we'll name him Kev Wet.
Also, in the last stream when Kevin said that Scizor looks really stupid, I was also personally offended.
Oh,
I
so you have
really
bad
like
opinions.
Scizor.
Thank you for letting us know.
Wait, which one's Scizor?
It's Scyther's evolution.
Just had to share another one,
It
you
looks
know.
so dumb. Scyther looks so sick with his
Scyther's fucking sick.
sick ass scythes.
What does it look like again? Pull up
You want me to
Scizor.
pull it up?
Yeah,
I
because I think I've seen him already, haven't I?
I don't think so. He's new to this game. But he's 100. It's the dumbest looking Pokemon.
Yeah, I think he's wearing like a cool little Power Ranger suit.
It's not-
You know, and he's got little.
It's not the dumbest looking thing.
Yeah, but like this is what he came from.
I don't hate it.
Look at that. See how cool that is, Scyther?
Right. I mean, it's, you know.
I mean, if I got to rank them against each other, Scyther's definitely
So much cooler. What's the
but
third one? Is there a third type?
Kinda, it's kind of like a second type. It's Cleavor with the axes.
yeah,
Cleavor
and
sounds
but that's just in that one game, right?
They remind me of Invid from Robotech. That thing's sick looking. Are you
That
kidding
was
me?
sick. Yeah, but this is not part of any of these games.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's
though.
cool looking, yeah?
That'd be dope. I want that.
Ah, Scyther's so sick.
I'm surfing so many people right now.
Oh, you know what's cool? Two Blades. No, it isn't.
Scizor's only weak to fire.
What's that?
But Scizor's only weak to fire.
Sure.
Scizor is like a mech cipher. It's way just better. What? This is odd clone. I
Oh,
agree.
they got a Mega Scizor?
What the fuck's a Mega Scizor?
It's them trying to be cool.
That's so sick. I
It
want
really
that.
isn't.
I
There's
need
a lot of-
that so bad.
It's not cool.
There's a lot about Mega Evolutions that you just don't really need to know in Gen 2 yet.
It's a different universe, Nick. It's not the same universe.
All these universes are
Sure.
different for me. I don't know why there's different gens, and I still am very confused as to what Soul Silver is as opposed to the original Silver. Isn't there
It's just
original?
more, yeah.
Well, this one's got a lot more soul.
What's that?
This one's got a whole lot more soul.
Oh, there you go.
Absolutely.
What? Soul Silver and Heart Gold are pretty much the same game, right?
They're remakes. Well, it's like black. It's like red and blue.
But what? They're different games.
So you know how red?
Yeah, there's just some exclusivity in
Yeah.
certain Pokemon.
But it's
that you
basically the
can't
same
get anymore
narrative.
No,
together.
it's Soul Silver and Heart Gold are the exact same game, but you can get certain Pokemons in one and certain Pokemon in the other.
So why would you buy? So you have to buy the game twice?
Yes.
And then
Because
replay the whole.
you want to
Sure
catch
do.
a Vulpix? Great. You want to catch the other one? Growlithe? Can't do it in this game.
But it's the same narrative. So
The
Nintendo
exact
just
same
sold you the exact same game twice for no reason.
No, so you would buy Soul Silver. I would buy Heart Gold, and then we bring together our DSs, connect them with a little wire, and we trade. Yeah, it's a smart move.
That's pretty genius.
It's a smart
actually.
move.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I never understood or put 2 and 2 together why there were 2 different versions of the same game, but that makes a lot more sense. You guys are making a lot of sense now.
Boy, they bamboozled me as a kid though, because I didn't have no
So
friends.
you bought both?
So I had to buy both, and then I had to buy 2
I was
Game
gonna say,
Boys.
it doesn't work like that.
And then I had to buy.
Oh, you can't trade, right? Yeah, 'cause you can't save and bring it up. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
No, you had to link cable them.
Oh my god, so you
Wild.
just what'd you do with the other Game Boy afterward? Just put it on the shelf?
Yep.
That's fucking
No siblings?
That's really funny.
A little sister, but you know, you bring Pokemon up to her, and she's like, "Oof, that's not Bratz."
Bright Bread Baby in the chat says I had my brother to trade with.
Yeah.
LOL. Yeah. That's so funny. I mean, that makes sense if you're like in a family and they're like, oh, you buy one, you buy the other. But man, that would have confused the shit out of my mom. No way she would have bought me 2 different versions of the same game. No fucking way Elena Scarpino would have done that.
I can picture asking my sister to play like Leaf Green and being like, "Hey, please play this, and then trade me these." She'd laugh
She'd be
in
like,
my
nope,
face.
not doing that shit. Maybe now that everyone plays games.
Paula grew up playing Pokemon. I think I always felt like Pokemon. Everybody liked it. Everyone liked it.
I just totally missed Pokemon.
Well,
Totally
you were
missed the
too
whole
old.
thing. I was too old.
You were 20 when Pokemon came out. 7.
It's 27.
Yeah.
27 years old.
No, I think.
Yeah, I try to imagine like thinking of Pokemon when it first came out, and if you were 20, I imagine you'd think of it a lot similar to the way people think about the new Pokemon that come out and being like, "Oh, these things
Yeah.
look dumb." I imagine a 20-year-old back then would be like, "That's just a fox."
Well, let's be real, when did Pokemon actually first hit the market?
Nobody knows.
What's the first ever recorded
Is it
sighting of a
97?
Pokemon?
So Pokemon Red release date is what we're looking for?
Yeah, what's the red release date?
'98.
So I would have been 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good year, Mulan.
So that was
2 years away from losing your virginity.
Yeah, 3. That was not. That's true. Yeah, so 18. It just would have been gone for me. I wasn't doing handheld games. At that point, I think I
You were
was
a handheld of
probably
something else.
trying to get a handhold of something else. That's true. I was probably doing PC games at that point.
Oh,
'Cause I was.
God, what a nerd.
I had a Dell or a Gateway, and I was trying to up my graphics cards. So yeah, I think N64 might have been the last Nintendo that I had until like Switch. I don't even think I had a Wii. Yeah.
Really?
I didn't have a GameCube. I
You
didn't
didn't have
care.
a Wii?
I didn't have a Wii. I have a Wii too.
You were so good in Smash.
Yeah, we played it at work all the time. It's because I wanted to beat Curran with his smug ass.
He's so good. What did you have?
I had a GameCube for so long, it turned into a freaking game circle.
Matt,
Go war now, dude. It's
what's your favorite Nintendo system ever?
ever. Oh.
And why is it N64?
It's gotta be the 64,
Yeah, it's
right?
gotta be. Man, that was just a moment in time. They really just kind of figured it out on that.
I don't know. For me, it was the Wii.
Really?
Yeah.
That Wii was really cool.
I just like the Wii. Didn't the Wii games like? I guess Galaxy was good.
Yeah, I mean, here's the
The system
Wii.
sold great, but the games kind of sucked, right? I guess they had Mario and they had.
No,
they had
yeah,
this
they
stable.
were, I mean, the thing is, you could find someone on Craigslist to modify it for you.
To do what?
Put a hard drive on it.
Oh, it's just so you can play more. Like, what was the virtue of that? Just so you can load more shit on it?
No, legally play games.
Oh.
Yeah. You're a broke kid. That worked out real good. No?
That's fair. I'm always worried about jailbreaking shit like that.
Well, I mean, this is like the internet's connected to everything. They're gonna catch you.
Right.
Yeah. That eventually did. No, it was PlayStation 3 where it was like, if we catch you, we're gonna ban your account. I think.
Really?
Xbox also did that.
Like, fuck you, Nintendo. What do you care? What do you fucking care what I do with the system that I bought? This is control freaks. Anyway, all right. Well, hey, thanks for calling in, Kyle. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks guys for taking a minute to entertain me. Thanks, chat, for not being too
Oh
bad.
no, everyone! I think everyone's in real good spirits today. I've been really enjoying everyone in the chat, even people who are pissed off at us. I think it's all a good light
Who's
spirit.
pissed at us? What are we're killing it.
We're so good at this. We haven't been frustrating at all for the last 6 days at all.
You know, I mean, like I said, I watched the Ralph stream after the fact, so I was able to pause it and walk away.
That was a tough one.
And
that was tough.
And thankfully, I work alone. So my boss wasn't standing there like, hey, well, why are you crying?
Dude,
You don't understand. This Ralph.
Like, I really wanted him to see what an Umbreon looks
I
like.
know. I mean, I googled it.
That's not the same though.
I know.
You
it's not the
Googled
same.
a drawing of it.
It's not the same.
I wanted to see it glow at night.
Oh,
I
man.
really wanted that.
It was gonna glow so brightly.
There's a solid. I might, when we're done with all of this, I might pull him out, res him, and then just friend him for like 2 days, just to see it, just to feel it.
Definitely not.
Just to feel
Yeah,
that.
the shiny one's rings are blue on it.
The what?
The shiny one.
If it's a shiny Umbreon, the rings on it are
What
blue.
does the shiny do?
It's something that every once in a while you can find a Pokemon that's the shiny version.
What's it do?
It's just a slightly color. It's a color palette swap.
Does it make it better?
Different color.
I mean,
It's just more rare.
It's way more rare.
Because those are shiny cards, right? When people unpack a shiny, they're like, "Oh my God, John Cena! John Cena!"
I am really over you being over John Cena.
You don't care about wrestling.
Please don't tell us. Please don't tell us. He's heard about it. He does not like it.
Wait. Sorry, Kyle. What'd you say?
I don't think you guys understand. Like, he was a good guy for like so many years.
Trust me,
Because he was watching yesterday when you were talking shit about it.
Oh yeah, I think you guys get this though. Because it's John Cena, right? And he was a good guy for 17 years, and now he's not a good guy anymore. Nick, you don't understand. I get it. It's never been guys.
You called out that one singular kid being a piece of shit.
All right, Kyle, you now. It's your time's done.
Oh, it's so ridiculous. All right, Kyle, have a great day, buddy. Thanks for calling in. And just, don't go rooting for John Cena because he's bad now. He's going to be bad forever. He's going to retire, dude, Nick. I hope they all are bad. Oh, no, he's putting me to sleep.
A lot of them are bad, you know?
Yeah, probably.
What is this? Where is it? Kyle out. Get Kyle and then change this.
Damn, just one tap almost.
All right.
Guru Lamb says, this is why Greg doesn't work for WWE now. No, they just figured out he was a hack. It just took him a long time. And then they finally watched him in something. They were like, Jesus Christ, we gotta take this guy off the Legends page. This guy can't be a WWE.
He doesn't even have his shirt on.
Yeah, look at him. He takes his shirt off. It looks like fucking...
Don't insult his body.
Looks like a pile of raw dough. You guys don't understand it. He's never been good. He's never been bad. He's bad now. Oh.
Oh.
Well, this was fun.
Still happening.
It is. I know. I'm just saying this was fun. I enjoyed everyone's calling in. That was really cool. Thanks.
Yeah, that was really rad.
Thanks, guys, for spending the extra bucks and
You
giving us
can still do it.
supporting us and calling into the channel. That was really fun.
Like bag milk.
Let's see, Mjolnir 98. How long until KF figures out he's a hack and cans him? Well, here's our hidden powers. We're all hacks. So if I call him out, he's gonna call me out, and then what the fuck will we have left? Then poor Tim will be stuck by himself.
I don't know what you're talking about, but your buttons are, 2 of them are buttoned, 2 of them aren't.
I'm well aware.
Freaking me out.
Don't worry about it.
Do you have 2 guys that are knocked out?
Yeah. It's fine.
It's fine.
He just keeps putting me to sleep. That's the problem with these drowsies. They keep putting me to sleep. Use a fucking real move. I'm about to electric shock this motherfucker. Blast.
Is that the one that hurts them? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Guru Lamb says, well, it's just Mike and Andy. This company's going places. Mike and Andy running this company would be hilarious. I would love to watch that. It would be nothing but Andy begrudgingly getting into Waymos with Mike to go across town for a stream that kind of works.
God, I was so upset when you guys were like, let's go get coffee.
Oh, it was so fun. I kind of felt it, and I was kind of pissed too, but I was like, I'm pissed. I bet Kevin's even more pissed.
Yep, I sure was. And then you guys lose connection 5 minutes beforehand.
That was so perfect. As the Waymo was stopping in the middle of the road because it couldn't see in the sun.
Yeah, that makes sense. Did you see this Tesla video where the Tesla got tricked by like a Wile E. Coyote style wall? Mark something.
Buffalo.
No, this guy is
Zuckerberg.
huge on YouTube. The NASA engineer that does all these cool like physical experiments.
Oh.
Got a big like tarp with a picture of the road on it, and then he drove a Tesla through it, and the Tesla couldn't tell because the Tesla only uses cameras instead of like a LiDAR.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell and actually went through it.
Oh my God, that's so scary.
And then he redid the experiment. Rober, that's it. That's his last name, Mark Rober.
Mark Rober.
And then he redid the experiment with like it was like styrofoam cubes behind there.
Yeah.
So it just look cool when it rips through.
Oh,
yeah,
fun.
Yeah, but like the autopilot can't tell that there's a wall.
Well, that's scary. It doesn't have any lasers on it?
It doesn't have any lasers. It does not.
Do other ones like pulsars and shit use lasers?
Yeah, he was like he contacted some company and they lent him a couple cars.
Okay.
They used LiDAR. A lot of other companies use LiDAR.
LiDAR sounds cool. That sounds like something that you have to take when your mouth hurts. I'd take some LiDAR.
Yeah, you got a shot of LiDAR.
Gums are bleeding. I'll tell you what, man. People are fucking up Teslas out there. I don't agree with it, but it's happening.
I'm also not trying to stop it, you know.
I'm not doing anything. This is one of the. I'm with you. I'm with you. I don't think you should do
Department
it.
of Education might be closing. You know.
Yeah, I mean maybe we
like removing
look.
half
It's
of
an
staff or something.
It's an act of resistance. I don't agree. I don't think you should ever cause an individual person harm, especially since some people probably bought those Teslas a long time ago. There was a time when we all thought
that's not that's Tesla dealerships. Like one dude lit a Tesla dealership on fire in Florida.
Oh, they've been vandalizing the shit out of the Tesla dealership at
Right,
San
the
Francisco.
Tesla dealerships.
Yeah, I'm talking about like individual cars.
Oh, really? Like,
Yeah, there's been a lot of people who are like, dude, like people put signs up being like, dude, I bought this car before
Yeah.
I did this shit happen. Like, please stop keying my car. Maybe it's few and far between. Who knows? Everything's obviously amplified.
Yeah.
But I just think it's kind of fucked up, but also hilarious. Just because it's cathartic.
God, did you see the Fox interview? He like starts tearing up because he's like, yeah, it's been hard. And it's like, shut up. Fucking no one wants to hear your.
I mean, I did see that, and I don't have a lot of sympathy for the guy.
No
if
one
I'm being
does.
honest.
Because he's an idiot.
I think he, there's. Here's what I'll say. We don't need to get too down the rabbit hole on this, but for me, there's a right way and a wrong way to disrupt things, and I think if you're in tech, I think the concept of disrupting the way we've done things for a long time could be good. It could be very positive, right? It could be a cool thing that we can do to be like, hey guys, let's skip us forward 20 years right now, as opposed to kind of languishing in what's arguably, a very bogged down bureaucratic government. We do. We have a lot of bureaucracy.
Absolutely.
And we have a lot of
Absolutely.
probably policies and things that are outdated and need to be updated, and we
You
just
don't
move too
think
slowly.
being the richest man alive and buying a presidency and then going and removing all the things that like annoyed you in the government, that's not a good move?
I think there's a better way to do it.
Yeah.
I think you're a smart guy, and I think you're used to, being able to pick up a phone or send a text and really change the landscape of your own company. I think it's a little bit different when, if it's Twitter, and Twitter has become a garbage fucking pail on fire, and it's not a fun place to be anymore. Guess what? It's not going to kill anyone. Whatever, you just don't log on. I don't really log on to Twitter anymore. And when I do, anytime I accidentally do, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Get off X, whatever. But when you're dealing with like Medicare,
they'll get there.
we should probably, Arlie wants to.
Yeah.
We should probably assess a couple things before we do that when it comes to people's livelihoods and their medical care. Social Security is another one he wants to go after. We should think about it. That's all I'm saying.
Why are these
Department of Education?
Because their parents died.
And again, I'm not the smartest person on the planet. I try to follow this stuff as best as possible. I try to read up on it, but at the same time, it just seems like it's very, very, very scary what he's doing, and it doesn't seem like there's any rhyme or reason to it. I think he operates off of let's pare something back until we break it, and then go from there. And I just think that's very dangerous to do with our national security and with our Department of Education and with a lot of our resources. That's my personal opinion on that. Feel free to disagree with me constructively in the chat if you'd like, because I'm always up for the discourse. But until then, I'm gonna dunk on this fucking drowsy. Also, just understand that I'm the one who can't play Pokemon. So maybe I'm not the smartest tool in the shed.
He's so smart.
I would have bet dollars for donuts so that Trump would have parted ways with Elon already.
Yeah.
I thought for sure he was going to be overshadowed and be like, I don't like this.
Hasn't worked out. Instead, he was like, "Hey, yeah, bring your cars. We'll park them out front. Don't worry, we'll sell a bunch of them.
We'll sell a few cars for you."
It didn't work. It didn't work. Thank God. You know what I mean?
Just curious, Nick, how many Elon Musk jokes do you see during your sets and has it become a new COVID? Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
It is something that's the other annoying part of it is that whenever there's a figure that's so polarizing like Trump or Elon, I just get so fucking tired of all of the basic aspects. Because we are in a very liberal city as well. So the Elon Musk hate is like amplified here. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm not saying it's worthwhile.
City,
but man, I'll tell you what though, like the second something bad happens and all of my comedian friends get pissed off about it, and that's all we fucking hear about. Right?
Yeah.
And the problem is like a lot of people they follow it, but also you have to be very aware that people come to a comedy club to get away from that shit. You don't want to be stressed out with that. You want to hear a dumb dick joke, you know?
Dumb dicks.
So I don't know. The onus is on us as comics to write something unique about that. And some people do, but for the most part, I stay away from it because, I just think it's just a tough subject matter.
So, Pokemon related question.
Sure.
Would it be ill-advised to get Surf and Ride, get into a bunch of Pokemon battles where you start with Primetime and then switch to Dudikoff to level up faster?
I mean, we're gonna fight a lot of water types. It's not the best thing.
Yeah, fuck, you're right.
It wouldn't be where I'd start.
Primetime being up front there is high risk.
If someone gets a quick attack on him or something crazy like that, he's done. He's not coming out. So I think I like him here, and I'll tell you why, because we're going up against a bunch of normals and psychics, and he's fine. He can take a hit, and I can swap him out if need be.
You're not gonna find a Pursuit user. Dudikoff Electric, one shot. Surf and go to Savari Zone.
Watermons don't have Pursuit, says Axel 360.
Yeah, but if they do get one hit, if one has some sort of speed boost,
that's the question.
Fucked. We're fucked.
That's the question.
We can use Surf.
Yeah, I think we have Surf. I think we've got everything. He's got Surf. So
Nuke Stream says they won't hurt him.
We can try it. I know the safe path through the grass.
Prime time, baby, says Andy Cortez. I don't know if he heard what we were talking about, though.
Is Andy in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Andy. We haven't talked about you at all today.
Only move like that, Kev. No, Pursuit is the one that keeps you in there. What I'm talking about is an agility move where, like a quick attack or something for water, and I understand. I don't know. I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I'm not going to pretend I'm not scared.
I like my full team to be here when we make big moves.
Andy says, oh, God.
Well, we had a great conversation with Waffle Plays. He called in. We got to hear his voice, and we all agreed that you are working against us. And I don't know if we have an enemy or not, but I'd like to check your bank records to see if you're being paid off, because you fucked us twice, and not in a good way.
You talking to Andy?
Yeah.
Oh. Andy, he's talking to you about some stuff.
I would love it if I walk out and Andy's just right outside of this computer.
Great.
That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. Guru Lamb. No, he is not. I don't know much. I don't want to speak for Andy, but I'm pretty sure he is not a fan of Elon Musk.
Pursuit doesn't prevent switch. It just hits before the switch and does double damage. That's right, Pursuit. Yeah, that's what really fucked us.
That's what fucked us with Ralph. We wrecked it. I'm getting Fire Dancer a lot of XP here. It's Quick Attack Cortez. That's what we're calling Andy now, just so everyone knows.
Oh, that's right. Quick Attack Cortez. God, having that XP share is going to be great, huh?
God, it's going to be wonderful. Primetime 17. I'm feeling pretty good now. Now I can start keeping Primetime in, probably.
You think so?
Yeah. When he hits 20, I'll keep him in.
The burner thing is
Ooh.
What happened? What?
He learned to move. Let's see what it is.
Oh!
Confuse Ray. Ooh, it's a ghost move.
Well, does it actually do damage?
I don't think so. No, it does nothing. Chat, you know the rules. We need you. Do I use Confuse Ray or no?
Chat, you know the rules. We need your help. Help us, we don't know.
Do I use this or not?
I don't think so. But...
Yeah. Oh, if it does, let's see.
Take out that tail
If it
whip.
doesn't do damage, take out Tail Whip. Oh, that's a good point. We could do that.
It's meh. Get rid of Tail Whip. Wait, but does Tail Whip do damage?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it has no damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, oh, fuck it. We'll put it in for there.
Pokemon Bar. Pokemon
sounds
Bar
fun.
Studio. Pokemon Bar 17.
It's confused, which means they might hit themselves, right?
Yeah.
That's the one Drowsy always has.
Did that kill our Pokemon one time where you used to confuse and...
No, I was confused and almost killed one of our Pokemon.
Okay.
In a duels battle.
That was the double where you didn't realize that the surf hit everyone.
You don't know what you don't know. That's the scary thing
You
about
don't know what you don't know.
You don't even know what you don't even know.
You only know what you know.
Andy, if you're still in the chat, a lot of people are liking your Squirtle.
Sometimes you don't remember what you know, though.
You really don't.
Which is where we get confused.
It's very confusing.
Yeah, now we attacked ourselves. I mean, that's a tough one. Of like, why would surf hurt everyone? Almost killed Seabent.
I don't know, man.
Seabent.
Seabent was sick. Remember our Growlithe? How cute he was?
Mm-hmm. He make it to the end or he died at the end?
I think he was in our final 6, wasn't he?
I don't know. I think some of those Pokemon died, but we like included them on the picture.
JG says, okay, yeah, Surf didn't hit everyone. Nick accidentally dark bit his partner. Yep.
Oh, that's right. That's even worse because you.
I forget why you're even allowed to attack your own partner.
Because you can use status things.
Oh, that's right. You hit them and then they like buff up or whatever the fuck it is.
But you know, he chose not to. We were all learning. It was our first double.
No. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know. I wouldn't even have thought you could do that.
Mhm.
I'm thinking one-dimensionally. This game's thinking three-dimensionally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and some abilities absorb attacks too, so that's helpful. God, I wish he had Bite. It'd be so much cooler.
Yeah, I know. He'd be fucking dunk on these guys, but it's fine. He's got Surf. At some point, I'm sure we'll get him.
The final 6 was a nasty team. Was it? Or is it like just kind of what we had? Something to think about.
So Surf on a Mon with dry skin will heal it? Will it really? That's like an old wives' tale. It's like rub some olive oil on your hair, it'll grow your hair back.
God, how much olive oil did you waste, huh?
Oh man, I just dunked. I used to swim in that shit. I wanted hair everywhere. I wanted to look like George Clooney from the eyebrows down.
Yeah,
Oh, dry skin is an ability that turns water attacks into HP. Interesting. Don't you pound me, little Drowsy. Don't put me to sleep, you little fucker. Let me see if I can just tackle him through this.
Yeah, you gotta just tackle him. Good big boy. Oh, he's knocked out. When are we gonna fight those Raticates, you know?
Oh, we're taking them on after this.
Are we really?
Yeah, I'm going back with Machop and we're just gonna fuck some Raticates up.
Just kick the shit out of them.
Just go in there and just let them know.
You did this. You did this.
Yeah, I have Dig already. I just haven't taught it to anyone. Does Nick know about checking Pokemon stats?
No, and we don't want to know.
Yeah, we're done with that.
All right,
Sorry.
that's too much. That's high level shit that we're not gonna play with. We're not smart like that.
We're not smart. We're not a smart man, but I do know what love is.
We get level
1080.
up, and they hit hard, and that's how we win. We hit hard with the right type of hit.
Yeah, we're like Mr. T in Rocky 3. We just fucking hammer people into the ground.
Primetime can learn dig. Do we need dig? Oh, dig is a escape move, right?
Yeah, I have dig. I don't know if it's an escape. Is it?
Yeah, you use dig when you're in a bad situation. You get out of there.
Well, I thought dig was the one where you like go underneath and they can't hit you. And then you come out and hit them again afterward. It's like an evasive move that is awesome because you get strikes as well, but I could be wrong.
In caves only. Dig escapes caves.
Interesting.
Yeah. Which is crazy because you're already in, you know what I mean? Like you dig, you're only going deeper.
What was the move that we had? I think it was dig, right? Where you use it, you dig under, they throw a move at you, they can't hit you, and then the next move, you hit them. But it takes two of your moves, but
you're right. I think you're right.
It evades one. That was a cool ass move.
Yeah, Nick's right. Says see Chewy 89. It is dig, correct. That's dig. You're right, Nick. It does both. It was dig. Look at us reading the chat.
We're so good, dude. We're so good.
They always accuse us, oh, you didn't read the chat. I read the chat a bunch, right?
They're all saying the same thing, which is nothing at all.
We're all right.
Dig and fly. Oh, fly's the other one too. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Or it'd go up and they try to hit you and they come back and you peck them. Peck them
In
real
the
good.
goddamn eyeball. Earthquake can hit you if you're underground, though.
Ooh.
Good thing to note.
Earthquake or magnitude? Is there an earthquake move?
I don't know. They said earthquake can hit you too, and I thought maybe that'd be a fun thing to throw out there so that
Makes
someone
sense.
super cut us when we get killed because we use dig by an earthquake move.
Good to know.
Yeah. But dig might not be a bad idea to teach Primetime because then you'd have a move that actually fucking makes contact with them.
It would be
You know?
nice. Yeah,
Still level 17, still can't take him?
No, he's not a good move, man. He has quick attack, which is not really great. He needs a fire attack.
You can do burn and then quick attack. And they do half the damage. But I guess sleep doesn't work that way, does it?
Not if he puts me to sleep. What's up, Barrett?
What up, Barrett? Everything okay?
Yep.
Nothing broken?
Ugh.
You hear about all the Pokemon that died?
More Pokemon died today?
No, not today.
Okay.
Eevee died yesterday.
No, I know about the Eevee, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very upsetting.
Yeah.
Changed the internal clock on that computer and everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did we ever
wasn't
put it
that
back?
hard. Yeah, we put it back. We also didn't change the date. Different stone.
Yeah, we're gonna get a stone on too.
It's got to be in the
tomorrow.
future.
Damn.
Has
Yeah.
to be the future.
Has to be in the future. We learned we can't go in the past. The computer
Gotcha.
knows that's a trick.
Yeah, Ani-Man says flamethrower will be Primetime's bread and butter. Yeah, I like flamethrower for sure.
At level 24.
We're gonna get it.
For whom?
For
Oh, you got a Vulpix?
yeah, we got a Vulpix. We had a big day yesterday.
Hell yeah. What's the Vulpix's name?
Primetime.
Oh, Primetime.
We also got a Gyarados.
Yeah.
Fire Dancer.
Yeah.
Fire Dancer. I like that.
You would think it would be opposite, but that's just the way the cookie
No, because
crumbled.
if they throw fire out, we bring out Fire Dancer.
We dance. We dance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Primetime. We're trying to get Primetime up to level 24, which
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna do today. But we got Kev Wet up, which was good.
Yeah,
because we got about
you got a
5
solid.
minutes left
You
in
got
the
a
show.
solid team.
Not bad. So yesterday we lost Ralph,
Yes.
but it's okay because honestly we hated him anyway. If we're being real.
I think you're just saying that just to make
If
it
we're
hurt a little
being
less.
real,
Stop.
it was just too much effort
We
to get.
hated him.
It was too much effort to get this thing to like it. And honestly, it's a very good, important. Like, let's be honest, guys. For all you people out there dating, it's an important thing to learn. Is that when you have to try that hard to get someone to like you, it's not worth it.
Yeah. You have to like
you gotta
yourself
you gotta
more.
meet them where they're meeting you.
I don't know if this is a healthy way to look at it or not, but as you know, as long as if you're telling yourself something that'll help you get by, to get past the death of Ralph, to get past the death of Roger, to really just still get past the death of Tim. If this is what you have to tell yourself, I respect it.
Okay, thank you. Let's take that. Let's piece by piece that.
Yeah.
Ralph was a piece of shit. Roger was an abuser.
Oh, okay.
Really, if I'm being honest, because Roger never gives any love fucking back.
Okay.
We gave Roger everything, and Roger
Now,
just took.
Just to be clear, he's talking about the real life Roger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the one in the game.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
a
and
sad
then
moment.
Tim was a legitimate loss that we have done therapy for, and
Yeah.
we've gone beyond it. We've gone beyond it.
His therapist said it's not his fault, but
But Roger came
a
out
lot
that
of people
little
said pull out Scyther.
that little
A
piece
lot
of
people
shit.
said that.
He came out that little piece of shit mohawk. And he was just like, oh, I'm so fucking much cooler than you. And we're like, Roger, just like us and be one of the team. And he was like, no, I'm better. He was a piece of shit.
Now he's dead.
Yeah.
Fucking talk to us that way.
He's dead. They're all dead.
Where's that from?
Mission Impossible.
That's it.
Kev, in terms of that tech stuff that we wanted to test out, if you wanted to add that here, I've got vMix open on that other computer.
Can you Slack me the link? No, I can figure it out.
All right. I'm gonna stretch my legs.
Have fun.
Oh yeah?
You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I think after I wipe this guy out, this might be a great place to wind down this stream for today. This was a chill one. Thank you guys all for calling in and keeping us company today. I really appreciate it. Thank you for giving us the extra bucks to keep this channel going and keep making this Pokemon stream well worth the effort that it has taken to mount for you all. Really appreciate you. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. I'm glad everyone's watching us bang our heads against the wall and it's entertaining for you guys. We're gonna keep probably grinding a little bit more tomorrow. Maybe we'll go to the we'll do the bug catching ceremony at some point.
Oh, we should probably do that right now, right?
Yeah.
It's Thursday.
Maybe. It's like 20 more minutes. Is that how we get the Scyther?
Yeah.
It would be cool, but let's fucking do it. Fuck it.
Yes.
Let's do it real quick.
Yes.
Let's do it real quick.
Yes.
Let's just get Lighthouse tomorrow-ish. Lighthouse tomorrow.
Ish. Add output custom server.
Custom server. Wait, okay, who did we use last time to catch these bugs?
I don't know. I wasn't involved. I'm sorry.
They're bugs. They're bug types, right?
The
so
bugs.
we need flying type. We just need Pidgeotto. Oh, we also have Vulpix. And we have our rock. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be fine. Dudikoff, we just use Dudikoff? All right, let's just use Dudikoff.
Yeah, but I mean, if we can XP gain someone else, right?
He just said paralyze him. Well, you can only get one person in. Yeah, we'll just paralyze him. Let's go see if we can catch ourselves a Scyther. What's up, Big Mike?
Yo, what up, everybody?
How was your shoot? Did you enjoy it?
Wonderful, Nick.
I'm glad to hear it, buddy.
Have some fun.
I'm glad to hear it.
What's the vibes in here right now? How we
Chill
doing?
vibes.
What's the
We've
word,
had a lot
chat?
of great conversations with a bunch of people who have called in.
Thank you to the Poke trainers calling in, taking advantage of that time. That's awesome.
Everybody unanimously agrees that we are very bad at this game, but it's fun to watch us be bad.
Okay.
They've said that there's been a lot of misinformation that's been thrown around.
A lot of misinformation.
And we're going to end the stream out today with just catching a little Scyther.
Did they really
Oh, okay. I like that.
Try to catch it.
I was really hoping that you were going to say everyone's unanimously agreed we're back.
Oh, we are
You know what
back.
I mean, are we back yet, chat?
We're
That's the
definitely back.
question. Are we back? We're going to go catch a Scyther. That's a great bug type Pokemon. Love that. Love that. What is this the bug contest then?
This is the bug we're going to do. Have you seen this yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
this is
fun.
exciting. That's why I wanted to walk in here and check it out. It's right.
We get 20 sports balls, which sounds like
Okay.
something I made up, but it's true.
Yeah.
20 minutes, and we have to catch the highest mon possible.
Oh.